It would help if I had Streamlabs on this OBS scene, wouldn't it? Make sure the bot is awake. How goes it, everybody? Also, yes, Dayglow, you are first. Congratulations.
Shut the fuck up when I'm talking, you stupid anime bitch.
That up, I guess. So how come Bug Snacks didn't work? Alright, I'll take the hit for Windows.
This reminds me of when I played Bug Snacks.
It's quite an honor, dude. I'll eventually not sound so monotone. It's been a long week of pre-streams, man. And I also did yard work this morning, so I'm a little out of it. Especially because I got a splinter. Pretty sure the rake I've been using was around since my grandfather lived here. That is to say, at least 20 years old, so yay! Let me double check Windows here in the database. Oh my god. Yeah, you have enough points. Oh well. Maybe Cloudbot was still climbing up the stairs. Yeah, there you go. That's just one way to look at it. You're just saving your points for a Hogan poll. Sup, Jesse? I didn't see any funny Phil clips on Twitter this morning. Besides the one, like the super gaslight one I showed, I think it was yesterday? So, not a whole lot going on there. And I totally forgot to plug in the guy's video. Cool. Always professional. Yep, always Bean. Actually, I'm Goose right now. But I'm also Goose on my other channel. Oh god, it's React Day. I think I'd rather go do Mog Home. Honestly. If I have to read a bunch of stuff, I'm gonna have problems. I need to be able to devote a lot of concentration on it. Sorry. Oh, the Phil's Backstreet song was playing and I didn't mute it right away. Because I'm just numb to all of it. It's a coping mechanism. There we go. Copium mechanism. It was really hard for me to concentrate doing exports yesterday, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. So instead, I've got my Switch booted up for with an RPG, which is rare. So all you guys have missed, I've got Cinder art ready to go. And she's pink in one of the figurines. It sucks. And Dino Ring's ready. There's too much shit to do. I'd love to have these ready to go before my vacation ends, but what can I say? Shit happens. That I didn't see. Let's see if AquaTeal has it. Because AquaTeal is a god. Goddess? And yes, Meerkat's also live. Oh, and Decepticon. I did not know Mr. Snowflake did streams. That's cool. I haven't watched his videos in a while. But he's got a lot of Amberlin lore videos. Like, a lot. I guess they get the views. Congrats, bruh. GTG is live. That's special. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're looking for AquaTeal here. Sock accounts and trolls. Asked Matt at a super chat. New viewer. That was yesterday. That's Oblivion.
I've
Yeah, here we go, here we go. I hope this is the right one. Oh yeah, and then Procrastitara has a new Velma video. Oh yeah. AquaTeal's always there for us. I don't know how you clip channels do it, but you're badass. Okay. DSP was super pissy because he's struggling on the last boss. Aw, I should have kept restreaming, huh? $28.
Shit. I have no health down. Look, 0 health. This game's fucking trash. And to the fucking piece of shit.
Oh, the Renton one. Coming to Renton tomorrow to see you, hopefully. Smiley face. That, yes, I reacted to that one on Twitter. I didn't know this was, I didn't pay attention that it was Silent Hill.
Go fuck yourself, you fucking human piece of fucking fecal matter. Gonna fucking threaten me in my fucking chat. Go fuck yourself, you mentally ill, challenged idiot. Fuck you. Ah! Fucking scumbag. Gonna make a threat like that.
That's some classic Phil. That is good.
No tolerance for fucking threats, let me tell you. 0. Fucking 0.
Someone in chat defends. Really? Yeah, it's an like, this is the interesting thing, is that I do think he was genuinely paranoid because of just how much he's shut himself away from the world. So like, he can't even tell that it's an obvious joke because in his mind, everyone's out to get him. So, you know, he brought up the family defense and shit, and it's like, yeah, I think that was genuine.
Alright, Josh, you're banned now too, since you're gonna fucking be a piece of shit too. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm just gonna let people come into my chat and threaten me. Okay, yeah, it sounds like a good idea, right?
This half I didn't see. The super chatter taunts. How threatening. I think you're a little crazy. Clyde hater. Oh yeah, because we had a bunch of Baxters, didn't we? Clyde Baxter.
Fucking same guy came back. Fuck you. Guys, I'm just gonna stop playing it. I don't even want to do it anymore. Like, I have no health. This is my one.
You're at the last boss, Phil.
Ammo to keep shooting it. So if it doesn't die, I give up. I go, what do you want me to do? The game's a piece of shit. I don't have enough ammo to beat the final boss.
Maybe actually swing at the boss proper. What a chill, fun, positive stream. Vergil and Nero, we got double judgment. And then yes, Nero has double hats today. So yeah, I saw the first half, and yeah, that was beautiful. Oh, he's super paranoid. I have no stream activity, Streamlabs. Why would you say? Oh, because it's the wrong channel. There we go. Yeah, it's my gaming channel. There's not going to be a whole lot, or my stream archive. There's not going to be a whole lot. That's right, the legend. 1245 followed off stream, I believe. So shout out.
He's a day one loser. And no one will care because no one cares what talking gnomes have to say.
Don't worry, the legend 1245. You're a day one winner here.
That one hasn't shown up in a while. Where the heck are my, Okay, the guy chat. Apogen, Goose, Streamlabs. I'll put it up here, then. Although I'll have to do it on this layout. Why did it break? Am I still here? Alright.
Legend 1245 snuck in like a Baxter.
Oh man, that's another funny one. Put that over here, I guess. Oh, I saw a wiggle. Guys, I saw a wiggle. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's the frog, the guardian frogs. Look at the right. Wait for it. Where's that wiggle? There it is. I saw it. I saw a t-shirt. Is it the Blanca t-shirt? I wonder. Excuse me. Let me see if I can get Streamlabs to properly... Also, Streamlabs, please. I want to know who did that. Somebody followed me. When the TTS goes off, that means somebody genuinely followed me for the first time ever. If you redeem a sound, like if you redeem one of those pop-ups, there's no TTS, I'm sorry. Huh. Well, whoever you are, welcome to the viewing experience. Let's see, what was I missing? Here, let's see if we can do the Baxter properly for you. Let's see, subscribers? Your name is probably going to be John again. Oh, it was me. It was me! I was the turkey all along! Oh shit, that actually reminds me. Alright, this is more important than... Let me double check, Monster Sanctuary real quick here. No capture... Star... Oh god. I don't need you to have music today. Okay, cool. I thought I, like, button mashed. Okay, move that to the bottom. Let me catch up with chat first. Yeah, Phil... I don't know what Phil's worried about. He's got 2 axes. Like... Let's see, Invaders best moments. I think somebody archived when Goose says, "Hi, cow." So, ooh, it'd be nice if it was Nickelodeon themselves. Obviously, I have to be careful not to... The copyrights! What does the G stand for? Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, sweet. That, I need that line. Because anytime Phil's like, there are some crazy people on the internet, I've always wanted to spam that line. Skip. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to make Sundays update day for my computer. Is this my mic? Hey, how you doing, me? Let's see, recording device, loop back. Looks good. Mute Night Ride for a second here. Get that recording.
I will obey.
Oh. Whoops, hang on.
I will obey.
I think I got it. Okay, cool. My voice wasn't in there. Theotheer. Oh, right. I was catching up with chat. As much as he says he's gonna stick them to the trolls, can't do anything to him, they prove in the past they can. He's... Yeah. Having a totally a SWAT moment and not just a wellness check. Totally. That shook him up pretty good. Oh, I don't remember that happening in the side-scrollers moment. That's funny. Yeah, side-scrollers really did mess him up. It's been crazy. Yeah, exactly. Like, he's been so lucky. Like, he's done 2 Wings reacts. And yet... nothing happened. Like, the Wings trolls don't even give a shit about Phil. Like... Let's see, select... I think I can do invert. Oh wait, I can just copy-paste because I'm lazy. And then... Alright, Phil, help me take advantage of this amazing moment in time. Also, I need a screenshot. Damn it. Alright, I have to research for it. It's only like 3 moments they did. Oh, best, Grr, I think, was it? There it is. I just need a quick screen grab. There we go. Alright, guys.
Here and welcome to the Level 1 podcast, where we're busy having fun down here on Level 1 today.
Very well.
Saturday, the 22nd of April, 2023, and that's what, excuse me. You know what that means? It means that today, completely misspeaking, is React Day. It is our 1 day a week where we take out a major stream to head on over to DSPReact for my weekly clips reaction show that is called DSP versus the Internet.
Yeah.
That's right. It is.
Alright, I'll open Affinity.
Members over on my sister channel nominate videos.
Hello, Doomer.
React to.
Doomer Ziggy.
It's an interesting time. Sometimes there's really.
We're
great
almost
videos,
through
not
the
so
week of the
great videos,
Goose.
but
We've almost survived the drought.
I actually think that's part of.
You guys will be on your own next
never
week
know
for
what
the
I'm gonna
next
watch.
part of the drought.
Things that are very similar. It could be things that are completely different. It could be something that we've seen before, but is, you know, another version or maybe a follow-up. It could be something completely new and off the wall. So I'm very excited. You know, I'm actually have some of these on my screen right now, the playlist, to jump into some of these today and see what we find. It'll be a good show over there, all right? But before we head to that segment, of course, we've got a normal
This
Level
doesn't
1
look
podcast
sus
here.
at all, Gur. I love it. I'm
We do have
keeping
some
that.
Interesting follow-ups and topics to talk about today, including the future of my Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion playthrough, because I do
Is
have a big
Oblivion on the
follow-up for you
chopping
all
block?
today on that. We also have an interesting discussion I want to have with you
Oh,
about something that I did on the React channel.
well, also, he
Video.
can't spend $10 for the
Well, people really
DLC.
seem to enjoy it, and
It
there
makes
seems to
sense
be
if you don't
desire
think
to do
about it.
again, but the question is, how often should I do it? And how should I go about it? So today we're going to talk about Tier Maker. Okay, we'll talk about that as well as a segment. And then, of course, the usual here on the show, the schedule, and we're going to have probably a lot of chill Q&A today, I would think. I don't have any particular news stories to discuss today, so it should be a more relaxed show. Okay? So good stuff. Thanks for being here.
Hopefully I'll do
you're having a good
JPEG,
weekend so
because it might
far.
be easier on
Hopefully
the...
you are ready for some chill fun today. Today will be a chill day
goddammit.
because between the reacting on DSP Reacts and then over on well, back here tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it's the continuation of Final Fantasy
There
V
you
Pixel Remaster. And
How's that
I
going?
really enjoyed playing this the other day. The first 2 hours of this playthrough were outstanding. We had interaction, great fun, talking.
There was a
about
code
the
black
game,
last
about
night,
improvements in this
Jesus.
version
Oh, he
of
bought the
game.
DLC!
Really enjoying the music and some of the quality of life.
Phil's evolving.
Widescreen and everything. In fact, I actually got a couple follow-up messages from viewers saying, "Hey Phil, I'm not sure if you were aware, but this version of the game actually has this."
Oh yeah, I was
improvement
supposed to
as
link
well.
that
If you want to update it,
LTG
you
moment
have
to you guys.
There are other things, like I think someone said
'Cause that shit's great. I want everybody to have that line.
the full world map from the main menu, even though the game doesn't really tell you that. And I believe that there is
Oh, it wasn't 32? Oh, it's
speeding up
72.
in battle. Like, let's say, for example, you're
Alright.
fighting really weak level enemies, and you don't want to bother with the full battle time. You actually press a button to like double, triple speeds the battle, so you just mash through it and get through it fast. So I'll check that out tonight. Actually, I want to say thanks to anyone who's been leaving comments on the videos so far or following up. Like, I got a couple of messages privately from fans about it, and I'm excited. I'm actually very excited to continue that playthrough tonight. I hope you guys will join me for that. But you see, it's going to be a chill day. There's nothing really too crazy, too stressful.
Oh, it's
Definitely
chill.
a relaxed attitude today, which is a good thing. Because then tomorrow...
I need to have a snowfall gimmick. Steal it from Tevin
If
again.
you've been checking out the schedule for this week, you would know this is going to be several days of Elden Ring coming up for good reason. All right? Shall we?
Yeah, so you can hurry up.
Schedule? Should I talk
Yeah,
about it and get it
sure.
out of the way? I think maybe that's a good idea. Iron Man the Power says, I was thinking about what kind of a marathon we should do in May. Maybe a Tier Maker marathon. You know, here's the thing. I think
There
Tier
we
Maker
go.
worked really, really well the other night. If it was Monday night,
I do have the Gun Soldier lines.
ended up being the best fast food franchises in the U.S. And it was a 2-hour show.
This'll just take
and we
3
went through
seconds.
every fast food franchise that I had ever eaten, basically. And I gave you good stories behind
Where's
why
the
I
bomb
ranked them the way I
squad?
did. People really seem to like it. That
There's so
video
many good ones.
is actually the most
We
viewed
need
video
assistance.
on DSPReact in months. If you actually take a look at the
Yeah,
views
where's Bob?
of that
They got
video,
Bob.
which I'll confirm right
Mr.
now.
Yuji Naka is all right.
Okay, just to give you guys some
Actually, modern era Yuji Naka does not look all right. He's going. He's kind of breaking a little bit.
Hey, where's my bike?
Yeah.
Has
that
anyone seen
Tourmaker
where it is?
video. So far, as of today,
Good
and that's
shit.
been live since Monday, so it's been 5 days, 2,700 views and still climbing. All right? That is the most viewed video that I've uploaded on that channel in about 2 to 3 months. So that's awesome. You know,
What
that's
are
really
these?
cool that it got that much positive attention from my audience.
Of course, I
You guys
found
obviously
cheese
really
first
like it,
try.
the way that I go about it with the detailed rankings and giving lots of
I hate everything now.
you know, reasoning for why I'm ranking the things the way I do, and also having going back and forth with you guys in the chat, because you guys definitely helped me with those rankings to establish how they should be. Because people were like, "What?
Wait, have we decided what it is yet?
Here's why."
Oh, sweet,
And,
fully
you know what,
charged.
You're right, and then I would readjust the ranking or whatever. People just seem to like that. So
Yeah, Phil's been tiny the whole time,
that's a good show. I think that's
and
a
nothing
good
of value is
show.
lost.
Every once in a while, for a variety kind of a deal. I don't think an entire day of tier maker would work. Why? Number
Second,
one,
I think.
just practicality. When I did tier maker that night, I literally talked for 2.5 hours straight. There was no break. I wasn't playing a game. I
Like
wasn't
your
doing stuff. There
video.
was no break. I couldn't even stop talking, and my voice was shot.
Yeah,
At the end of that night, I was physically exhausted from talking 2.5 straight hours. That's
About
number one.
food.
Can you imagine if I tried to do an entire day of talking
Whoops.
tier maker like that?
No wait.
It would
That's
probably
dumb.
like I would be so exhausted. I would probably lose my voice. It would be the exact same as years ago when I played Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney for the
There we
first
go.
time, and I did all the voice acting for the game. Remember? And how I actually lost my voice for about a week when I did so. I would predict that would probably.
Wait, what was it? Hang on. Also, I need to get the StarTech layer on my other layout. That's
So,
why I keep doing
my
the
voice for the first
toggle.
time. The exact same as years ago when I played Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney for the first time. And I
You
played the
poor baby.
special event, and I decided, hey, let's do 1 or 2 tier maker rankings that would last about 2 hours. That's different. That could definitely work. Number 2, I do feel
Yo, StarTech, what the
that
fuck?
if I do tier maker too much, that it's going to end up being not special anymore. Now listen, I like doing it, and
Of
right
course.
now you guys really like it. But just like everything else, the more you do it,
let's
the more
see.
commonplace it becomes, and it doesn't feel as interesting or special anymore. With the tier maker stuff, maybe I would like to do it at most once a week. At most, okay? But even then,
what?
that could be kind of excessive. I think what's going to happen
No
is,
shit.
when we're just doing downtime stuff, then it makes sense to maybe do a tier maker to break up the content. But on a week where we've got a lot of stuff going on, new releases and the like, the tier maker stuff probably will not happen.
Never
Okay?
mind about the crop
So,
pad.
allow
Don't matter.
me to address this further in a minute or two, because we're going to continue with the schedule right now, and I'd like to talk to you guys
Sup,
about what
D-man?
you would like to see for the late night streams the rest of this week. And this is going to
What
come
was
into
I
play.
doing?
Fair enough. Okay.
Fair enough.
So, today, it is the Level 1 podcast here on DSP Gaming.
Guess I'm just gonna over level everybody.
We're members
I want
of
them to be
Member
level
clips
30.
all week long, and I'm going to react to those clips on the DSP versus the Internet show live.
This
And
looks
then
a
when
lot
that's done,
crisper
we're
than
just
on
gonna
my
go over here.
Twitch layout.
Tonight, excuse me.
Huh. I'm gonna have to mess around then.
Excuse me. Tonight on DSP Gaming, it's Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster continuing, which I really can't wait for. I'm really excited for it. So a great day of content all over my channels, right? Tomorrow on Sunday, we return to full-time gaming here on DSP Gaming. The first stream will be Elden Ring. Now, Elden Ring's been very interesting. We've been doing various different things. Last time when we played, we finished Caria Manor, defeating the Loretta boss. Then we investigated the 3
I
towers
don't want
behind Caria
potions,
Manor,
man.
and then we headed over to Caelid. And in Caelid, I beat
I don't think
multiple
I have
optional
someone who can
bosses,
do that.
such as the Deathbird, and there was also Captain
Yeah,
O'Neill,
actually.
and we actually started up the
Sweet.
Millicent quest line. So we did a good amount of stuff. What I'm going to do
That's a good
tomorrow
one.
is we're going to probably go underground into the well in Limgrave, because that's where the Blade quest
Dude,
line starts.
that's an elite. I think I
I
can
think we'll
fight
do
him.
the well first, And then after that, we'll probably go to the town.
Oh, he's level 10.
Celia,
Yeah.
and clear out that town and do the magical bosses and things there, and then see how much time we have left. Okay, so that's probably tomorrow's Elden Ring magic build stream. Tomorrow night on the late stream, it will be more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and I have an update on that playthrough. So now would be a good time, I feel, to talk about the update. So last night on my Oblivion stream, we finished up the Mages Guild quest line. And then we were basically checking in on what other quests are left. And there's the main quest line and a few quests odds and ends. So we ended up doing, one of the oddball kind of odds and ends quests for about a half an hour. It's not done yet. But we got into a big discussion about this. Like, what should I do for the future of my Elden Ring playthrough, right? Should it be... Elden Ring, excuse me. The future of my Oblivion playthrough. Should it be that...
We do the DLC, or do I put it on the
I've been
chopping
playing this
block?
for 4
Block.
months,
Bleh.
and we're 60 hours in. Should I look to start wrapping it up and have other late night chill stream content? Or has it been a good staple of these last 4 months and people have really enjoyed it and they want to see it continue? We had a pretty in-depth discussion about it last night. There's definitely pros and cons.
And we're having the in-depth discussion today.
4 months, we want to see variety. But then what we actually did is we took a moment to look at my other recent Bethesda playthroughs. My Fallout New Vegas playthrough was 90 hours long and included all of the DLC content. My Skyrim playthrough from last year, okay, started in January, and get this, Skyrim was played all the way through the end of June. It was an actual 6-month long playthrough. And
yeah, it
guess
sucked.
how long the Skyrim playthrough
I can't
was
waste any of my ammo.
all DLCs. You ready? 140 hours. Yeah. My Skyrim playthrough is absolutely one of the longest.
What does
ones
Jade
I've
want
ever done
Phil
on
to
my
play?
show. Now, that was there was a good reason for that. If you remember,
It's taking
Skyrim
away
was
from
very
the
popular
one
at
butt in
point
the seat.
when I started playing it, and we actually did it as daytime streams for a while. So when I was doing it 2-3 times a week at 3-hour segments, within the first 2 weeks, we were burning through like 40+ hours. I probably reached the 40-50 hour mark within 2-3 months tops, and then we were like turboing through. But then it became a late night chill stream later on as new releases came out. So essentially we played a lot more of Skyrim than we've been doing of Oblivion. Oblivion has pretty much stayed a late night chill stream game. In fact, we tried Oblivion as a daytime stream. It didn't work. People didn't show up for it and actually complained, and we're like, no, we prefer it as the late night stream. Can you put it back to that slot? So I did. And so what we're going to continue
how
to do.
exciting.
But the question was, should it be we just finish up the story? Let's say we wrap up the story within a week or two, and that's it. Or should we continue? And there's some ideas of what to do.
Oh shit, no wonder this
Kinda
poor little dude's having
went back
trouble.
and forth about it, and we looked up the DLC. Now, apparently Oblivion has multiple DLCs, but the best one and the one that everyone is telling me I need to play is called Shivering Isles. Okay, I don't know anything about it because I never played the game before.
I swear I don't know anything about it, officer.
Actual lengthy full playthrough. And after discussing it with the chat, we looked it up. It was $9 for the DLC. I said, all right, you know what?
I saved
You guys
$1.
asking for, especially the more dedicated Oblivion fans. I told everyone I will do it, and I bought it, and I don't know if it's actually installed because it was trying to.
Oh, I'm sure his audience was so sick of Skyrim and Elden Ring dragging its heels.
But I got it. So
Just
we're gonna be doing
so much
Shivering
crap.
Isles, okay? Likely what'll happen is tomorrow when I play Oblivion, tomorrow night, Sunday night, which is why we're talking about this, we'll finish up the quest line I'm doing, and then if you guys want, we might just jump right into the Shivering Isles DLC.
I'm really
See, I
tempted
don't
to
know
just
how it
button mash
activates.
through the story of this
I've played
game because
before,
it's
but I'm sure
weirdly written. Like it's pretty flat.
People are saying if you just
Might have been translated from another language.
15 hours long, but then if you do side content and additional stuff there, it could be up to 30
It's like
hours.
Pokemon
So,
Coliseum, but
So this
well,
Shivering
not
Isles
quite.
DLC could extend the playthrough.
Pokemon Coliseum
from a
was
month
like
to a
just
half.
a direct translation, and
Really
it was
could.
really weird.
We're playing it in 2-hour increments. We're playing it 2-3 times a week. It could definitely extend the length of the playthrough significantly. So I guess we'll see what happens. And it looks like Oblivion will continue to be a chill stream for the foreseeable future and alternate with everything else that we're doing. Okay? So Sunday night is the next Oblivion stream, and I hope you guys will join me for that, for the potential start of the Shivering Isles DLC. All right? Okay. Then on Monday, it's going to be more Elden Ring. And, what are we going to be doing? It really depends on what progress I made yesterday. But, there's all the logical things you do in the game, the different dungeons and the like. And will we explore Caelid further? Will we actually go now north to either Mount Gelner, where we already have Mount Gelner fast travel, or should we go through the mines? Because the mines have some pretty good leveling and things in there. My goal is to actually level up the Moonveil, which I just got the ability to use because I have the stats for it. So I basically need to kind of grind a bit of
It's another stream where we can just tune out and we miss nothing.
in that game. I don't even remember. But I need to grind for that to try to level up the sword a bit to make it more powerful. So it should be a good time. Now, Monday night we'll do more Final Fantasy V Pixel Rematch.
Dude, chill is so
Now, the
busted
real
in this
question
game.
Is Tuesday, my final consecutive streaming day of the week. What are we going to do on Tuesday? Let's talk about this. The first stream, I still think I want to do Elden
Schedule
Ring.
still.
Say, wait a minute.
Oh my god, Elden Ring
3
break.
straight days of Elden Ring. Isn't it going to get boring? And isn't that too much? Why are you doing so much in a short period of time? There's good reason.
Actually, I should have applied
First of
shock
all,
elsewhere.
I'm in a part of the game now where, since I have this magic build, I'm at the point where I can definitely change up the way I've been playing. Right now, it's just been pure magic. But because I got this Moonveil sword, this katana, now I can do a hybrid where I am doing some significant melee damage using the special ability of said sword, which apparently is really good with
Look
the
at that, 3
intelligence build
stacks
I'm
of
using.
chill,
And
thanks to my
I
team
balance
comp.
that with
It's
magic,
great.
depending on the situation. Instead of just being ranged, now I get to be a hybrid back and forth. Okay? So that's good. We're at the precipice of a time that if I play more,
How
we might actually
exciting.
make the gameplay much better and more interesting. Okay.
What, in Elden Ring? Spacing
good.
out again.
Okay.
It sounds awful.
So that's number one. Number two, later on this week, okay, there's going to be a lot going on, including me checking out the Street Fighter 6 single player.
It's gonna be so exciting. He's gonna be an R2 hero.
There's a single player, well, I guess it's demo. The single player demo.
Yeah, the
right?
demo with
It's
2
coming out on
characters.
Wednesday
You're
for
gonna
Xbox
bitch about
console.
it, and it's gonna
And I want
suck.
to try that out, so I'm going to play that as my major stream.
Unless they
Thursday.
added more
The Street Fighter 6
characters. I
World
don't
Tour
really
single player
pay
demo.
attention.
And then on Friday, it's the release of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the sequel to Star
finally
Wars
got the
Jedi
name
Fallen
right.
Outcast from many years ago. It's a great game. You know, the first one was really good. It was kind of a hybrid of Dark Souls and other action adventure with Star Wars. This
Explain.
game is shaping up to be great, and that starts Friday. Also this weekend,
Did he say shaving up?
even next weekend, I should say, we got my special event weekend. This game is shaping up to be great, and that.
Okay, he said shaping up, but it
We're
was
gonna be
marble
reacting
mouth.
to videos from the Internet Historian. It's the first time I'll ever be checking out any videos from that channel. It should be exciting
Yeah, Fallen
and
Outcast.
fun. And what we're gonna do over the next week is we're gonna discuss what videos you want me to watch. Right now, it seems like everyone wants me to watch this video called "The Fall of '76."
I'm so shocked. I hadn't guessed.
76 and how bad it is. So that's interesting. Maybe I'd really enjoy watching that one. But
It's
outside
also
of that,
drama,
the Internet
Phil.
Historian has many good videos.
But it's the
And people
right
are
kind of
different
drama,
opinions
obviously.
of which one I should
He is
watch.
like this whole
I'm thinking
map
one
just
of these
blocked
days,
off,
we still have
dude.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We'll sit down here on the podcast. We'll actually go to the Internet Historian channel and we'll look at the videos and pick the ones you guys want to see me watch most, or maybe
It's
even from
gonna be the Fall of 76,
that you
bro.
guys
Come
can
on,
vote
stop
on
wasting my
to
time.
determine which ones you want me to react on in that long form event. So that event is 1 week from tomorrow, just so everyone knows. So here's the thing. Why am I playing Elden Ring 3 days this week? Because Thursday I'm doing Street Fighter 6, Friday is Star Wars, Saturday is DSP versus the Internet, Sunday is my long form react event, and Monday I'm definitely playing more Star Wars. So if you don't see my point here, I don't think I'm playing Elden Ring at all next week. Seriously.
Hooray! He
I'm
gets
not
to be
playing at all.
lazy.
So
I
because of
can't do
that,
my homework, Mom.
I want to do a lot of
Big ups,
Elden Ring
G-Man.
this week while we have the
Aw,
opportunity
nobody
to
got
do it before it
chilled.
goes on a mini hiatus for the stuff going on next week. You see? So that's the point. That's why I'm doing it. So hope that you guys will enjoy. Hope that you guys will join me over the course of this week. And if you like Elden Ring, you're going to have a good time for the next 3 days because Sunday, Monday, Tuesday should be a great treat. Almost 10 hours of gameplay and good advancement. And hopefully Moonveil now will be unlocked and usable. And we'll be kicking some butt in some of the optional content of the game. Okay? Good stuff coming up. Maybe we'll even fight Radon. Oh.
Radon got nerfed, remember, Phil? Your rant?
Yes, Drewski, I am aware that the Jedi Survivor file size is huge, 140 gigs on Xbox. Trust me, I have more than enough room on my Xbox. I should be good to go. Okay, so that's the schedule for the week. Now, keep in mind, in the month of May, there's some good stuff coming up. There's Redfall, there's Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I believe that there's a new Amnesia game coming out. All right, there's just a lot of stuff going on. And it should be a good time. It should be a good time because of all the new releases that'll be balanced with everything else that we're doing. Keep in mind, we could still do Elden Ring. We could do other things, all right? There's a good balance of stuff that's going to be coming up.
So much cool balance. Chill, interactive.
So I am excited because unlike April, well, let's be honest. In April, we had Resident Evil 4 Remake.
I'm sure there was a lot of other cool stuff. I've been busy with other stuff.
Right? There was no big scale releases this month. I mean, Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster is all well and good.
Radons and nerfing.
That's definitely not a giant release or whatever.
Sounded like a swear word.
Underwhelming, and I'm not playing them. So for March, I mean for May.
Hey, remember that like free stream we had, or the state of the stream segment, whenever that was?
And the other thing is that's gonna
where we were, we went over all of those new titles coming out, and he skipped over all of them. Man, good times.
Put it that way, okay? What's going on, Jade? It's good to see you here today. Welcome. So, good stuff, all right, everyone? Good stuff, good stuff. I'm excited, obviously, for, you know, the coming week. I'm excited for the coming month. Everything is stacking up to be pretty entertaining around here, okay? I also have an update. My wife and I have finished watching the Harry Potter movies, all of them. We watched all of them. And now, my next video, that will be a review for DSPReact, is going to be a Harry Potter retrospective. I'm going to do
that sounds
like a 15,
awful.
20-minute video telling you
20 minutes to compare 7 movies? Or was it 8?
Month, we basically sat down and watched them all.
How many books were there?
An opportunity to
and then there was part 1 and 2 for the fine.
It's not only about the movies, but even kind of comparing them to Hogwarts Legacy, which I just played a couple months ago.
But why?
So this should be a fun video. For those who like Harry Potter, this is going to be a great video that you'll really probably enjoy. I actually think I enjoyed watching the movies more now than I actually did when I was younger, being honest. Because I actually watched them all in a row over the course of several weeks, so I kind of got to keep.
I hated Baroque as a kid, and now I've realized it's a pretty cool game.
I just played Hogwarts
as an adult.
I really enjoyed, and this actually was, you know, it was kind of like the exact right time to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be a great video. I hope you'll check that out. When will that come out? That I can't promise. It'll probably end up being like definitely this week. I just don't know when. Maybe Sunday night, maybe Monday night. One of these nights when I get some extra time after my late night stream, I will film and release that video for you.
How much time will he devote to Rowling's politics?
Now, one other
if he's speedrunning it, it's going to be maybe 3 sentences long.
3 days of Elden Ring. So it's Elden Ring on Sunday with Oblivion at night. It's Elden Ring on Monday with Final Fantasy V at night.
Jesus Christ. 8 movies in 20 minutes? That's like a Watch Mojo video.
And the tier maker streams, correct? You guys really liked the one I did last Monday, right? Would you like to see another one right away?
I miss Mad Eye, because he was my favorite for debuffs.
If I do a tier maker stream, let's say this week,
but this is more efficient.
That maybe it would be too soon. I don't know, maybe not. If I'm going to do one this week, it's going to be Tuesday night. Okay, it's a maybe. If you guys want to see another tier maker stream, it'll be this Tuesday night. What will the subject matter be? I don't know. I think what I might do is formulate another poll.
Dude, this whole stream has been, I don't know. I'm not going to do my Elden Ring homework.
Well, I guess the real question is, would you like to see me do another tier maker stream this soon on Tuesday night? Or should we just do an extra stream of Final Fantasy V?
You don't want to play video games.
I'm really liking Final Fantasy V. We're doing it tonight. We're doing it
so, tier maker.
I'm going to do it again on Tuesday night. Okay? So think about it. Let's think about it for about a day or two. Let's all talk about it on the streams and determine, would you prefer to see Final Fantasy V again on Tuesday night, or would you prefer a tier?
Can we do the poll now? Because your live audience is here.
And, you know, probably by Monday,
reward your live audience, maybe?
And if we're going to do tier maker, we'll do a poll. And if we're not going to do tier maker, then we'll just chill and we'll do Final Fantasy. Okay? And then likely what we'll probably do is next week, I'll probably do I'll probably do a tier maker. All right, instead, I'm thinking maybe every other week makes sense to kind of interject into like a tier maker stream every other week for variety purposes and to keep things fresh, but that way it won't get stale as well. Fair enough? All right, the last thing I want to talk about, and then we're probably going to get to shout-outs and the like, is in the month of May.
This motherfucker is garbage!
On DSP Gaming. You know, every month we've been doing one. For February, we did the Super Bowl event, if you remember. And then very early April, we did my birthday bash. Okay? So what would we like to do in the month of May? there's many options that people have been kind of thinking of. One option is we could do a retro
Yeah, exactly.
challenge event, which is what I
You should reward people for coming to your stream live, you know? They're paying customers and shit.
We don't have monthly goals anymore, okay? So we're just going to do an event.
No.
It could be me playing
No.
retro games all day, trying to
We gotta stall.
for the first time, because I never have, playing classic Mega Man again, and stuff like that. Or
Oh, yeah, he wants to do a retro throwback.
like what I did on my birthday, where we do various segments that have absolutely nothing to do with gameplay. And instead, it could be just kind of relaxing and interacting. Maybe do
Stop.
a tier maker or two. Have a segment.
So, yeah, if you haven't caught on, he says relaxing and chill and chill and relaxing and 3 layers of chill debuffs over here. Because he's constantly stressed because of a crippling gambling addiction. So, you know, he's screwed.
Day, right? Could there be a challenge run or something that you want to see me do in a game that you've seen me play before? I don't know. Would you like to see a retrospective? Where maybe we go down memory lane?
No, please, not another
And
retrospective.
going down memory lane, we relax and watch some of my old stuff from back in the day and I react to it. We could do that too. Like there's a big potential. Okay, there's a huge potential. So think about it. Okay? And let me know what you think. And we need to talk about this essentially by either the end of this month or the first week of May. We need to lock in what kind of a special event you guys would like to see me do in May. All right, and that way we can look
This
at the
game
schedule
supports
in May, we'll
dot
figure out what day
builds,
we
and I'm
can
so,
do.
I just,
We
I
can kinda
fucking
lock
love it.
in. All right, and I guess we'll see. Okay, I guess we'll see. So, Kuzumi Natsune says, what about a retro game like Nintendo 64's GoldenEye on the Switch? I wish the port was better.
No.
It's not good. That the GoldenEye port is really bad. It's basically the N64 game just ported over. The graphics are not good, and it's full of bugs and glitches.
Wouldn't that be funny though?
Consideration,
You could
so
you
why
could
did you
meme
not
on a
Not many
bad
people really
port
understand
or
that.
something.
So, anyway, so you can play it on the Series X. I could. Oh, is that true? Hobo X says, I thought people said it was only the Xbox port that's bad and the Switch is better. See, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
I don't want to use my Switch. Ugh.
Okay, well, again, let's talk about it. I'd be excited to hear your ideas.
Yep, he really thinks, they're saying, hey, that sounds like a cool idea, but it's like, I don't know, maybe they have lives and they can't attend it and pay right away.
So, just so everyone, you know, is in the know, that's what's going on. This week, our first decision, do we want to do Tier Maker on Tuesday or more Final Fantasy V? Our next, thing is what videos are we going to watch for the Internet Historian React Marathon that's happening
We
from tomorrow.
already know.
Okay. And then what's the long form?
If he does the No Man's Sky one, he can make it about him.
Event here for DSP Gaming. Okay.
Because Historian shows the other side of the story.
A lot of stuff to think about and discuss.
You know, with an excited young entrepreneur whose dreams get, like, spat on for a while until he redeems himself.
Fair enough? Okay. Cool. Gaming historian.
Cute.
Internet historian? I don't even know if there's a gaming historian. I don't even know. You guys are the ones who nominated stuff for this long-form React event for this month. I don't even know anything about it. But, we're doing an Internet historian. That's what won the poll for this month anyway. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here and chilling with me on the podcast. As you know, I'm a crowd-funded individual. I make a living.
Ooh,
with income that
3
I get
layers.
primarily on my streams.
Get that shit out of here,
admittedly,
man.
There's some income that comes from ad revenue on YouTube for the most part. It's contributions.
Never.
such as super
Stop
chats,
throwing your
super stickers,
Kleenex.
memberships, gifted
You
memberships,
dork.
and tips that make up my income and allow me to do what I love for a living. Thank you for allowing me to do that. I really appreciate it. That's why you don't see paid advertisement segments and shilling and stuff like that on the show, because you support me enough, and I really appreciate that.
I mean,
so that being said, if you could contribute to today's streams, that would be tremendous, and I'd be very grateful. The way that we do it on Saturdays is a little different, okay? So normally, I would be streaming all day here on DSP Gaming, but on Saturdays, we have this podcast on DSP.
Oh, sweet.
and we
They
switch
actually
over
can
to DSP
block
React
attacks more than
for my
once.
DSP versus the Internet show. Because of that, what you see on the leaderboard will stay on the leaderboard. So if you're the latest super chatter, the top tipper, and our running tips goal will stay when I switch over for that stream. It's not going to reset itself for anything like that. That way, if you're wondering, gee, is Phil going to do rewards today? Yes, if we hit certain tiered tips levels, we'll do rewards, but I'm basically going to
I think we are. I think that this Q&A is going to be terrible. Oh, by the way, did he finish Silent Hill 3 just in time for clock out? Because when I left you guys, I was like, holy shit, we have an extremely high chance for Q&A for like an hour.
Thanks in advance to anyone who supports the channel. Being that we're only doing the podcast, I know we're doing Final Fantasy V later tonight rather than a full day streaming here. I made it very realistic. I'm trying to hit 575 members by the end of today. We're at 570.
Very realistic, guys.
You need to join the channel, renew memberships that have lapsed, or possibly gift some membership.
Hey, you know what? Let's look on the bright side.
Please consider it.
Q&A means potential for Vergil Dance segments.
Memberships to the channel. Right now we have over 300 viewers. I'm sure there's many people here who would be very happy to accept a gifted membership to the channel.
Oh shit, that's a good
support in that way.
ability.
Okay.
Let's see. I can't stack poison with
Rather than
Vasuki.
sit here and gab about contributions, let's shout out people who have actually contributed as a way to
That
say
I
thanks,
can
shall
stack.
we?
What was I? Oh, I was questioning if
Fair enough. Okay, let's do
Glowfi.
it. We start off today with
No, I
Baxter,
can't
who
do
became
multi.
a channel member for a second month in a row. Thank you, Clyde Baxter. I appreciate your ongoing support of the channel. Jason Henderson just did a super chat. He says, I'm here to make the bubbles and happen. If you're wondering, the bubbles happen when we hit 100 likes on
Phil, we know
the
this.
stream.
We know
So if
this.
you like the stream right now, we hit 100 likes on the stream, I will do a celebratory bubble blow for you all live, which is very
Goils
silly,
and
but I still like
goys.
it, so I've been doing it for like 2 years, if I remember correctly. Okay, so thank you to Jason. And if you would like to see me wear a silly hat on today's stream, we do that if I hit $100 in tips raised, which we don't always do, but it's nice when we do. It shows, obviously, a hell of a lot of support and appreciation, and I appreciate that. So please consider tipping if you'd like to see me wear a silly hat of your choice, which we'll run a poll to determine what that will be. Thank you, Jason, for the first super chat of the day, by the way. We have an overnight tip, which, by the way, we usually always have an overnight tip on the day that we're going to do DSP versus the internet. And this tip is from Game Trekker. Let's go ahead and get them on the board. Let's play them in animation, and then let's see what they have to say for this week. Excuse me. Whew. So thank you very much, Game Trekker, for your ongoing support of DSP versus the internet. That is very nice of you. Let's play a nice animation. I'm in the wrong screen. Hold on. What's up, Arkham? How you doing today? Good to see you. Casanova is asking, how many bottles of bubbles do I have?
Bottles?
Many years ago, Cat and I bought a 6-pack. We saw it at a store. It was very cheap. It was like $4 for a 6-pack of bubbles. So we got a 6-pack.
Wow, you don't say?
At that time, we were going to buy them and see if Jasper liked them as a toy. And, you know, thinking maybe he'd chase them around, he would enjoy them.
Depending on where you go, some people don't recommend bubbles as a toy for any animal.
So after trying one,
because of the,
I guess we're never going to use
you know, man-made chemicals in them.
I just happened to have bubbles. I think it was a game that had bubbles in it, so I brought them and blew them on stream. People thought it was funny, and they were like, "Hey, why don't you do that for a reward?" And I was like, "All right," but then eventually we equated it with, if we hit a certain amount of likes on the streams, which helps this channel for engagement purposes, I would blow some bubbles, and that's the story behind the bubbles. It's not very complicated, but I still have like 3 or 4 bottles of bubbles downstairs.
Yeah, he just keeps throwing his little nesting tissue.
Okay. So Game Trekker, here we go with a $30 tip. He says, I would like to further comment on my submission from last week. You know, if you'd recorded a video like that in the modern day, you surely would have titled it something like DSP Quadruple Perfects Justin Wong. Yes, really. You'd be a fool not to. Okay, maybe that's not exactly your style of video title, even nowadays, but the fact remains, there exists proof on the internet you quadruple perfected Justin in a game, in a tournament, and basically no one knows about it. Yes, I know I'm making a mountain out of a
Is this Evo?
molehill here, without neither of you had ever played Biofreaks before.
Damn, not here.
A fluke, but still, who else can honestly say that they've quadruple perfected Jay Wong? So there you go.
I got my button. Ah, damn.
See, here's the funny part about that.
Do a history segment, bitch.
Everyone laughed and thought that.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Phil. Delusions of grandeur. Dude, if my quadruple perfect was published today, people would be like crazy for it. No. Street Fighter's trying to expand to like normies because fighting games are kind of hard to market. Yeah, exactly. Hardcore players who make the game look really cool and skillful. It's just not as profitable, as profitable as getting the normies in, man. So they're simplifying everything. Yeah, I don't know what quadruple perfect he's talking about. I'm just gonna assume his Evo win. He's still going. Are you done? My legacy. Sure. Oh my god, Phil, please. I want to go use the bathroom, Phil, please. YouTube. What's up? Still going. Dayglow, I'm listening to him on Odyssey. You can't protect me. There you go.
Thank you to Clyde Baxter, Jason, and Game Tracker for your contributions so far today. But that's literally
Hold down
it.
the
We're
X
done.
button.
So now what we can do is do some Q&A. You guys want to talk with me? Tag me in the chat. I'm able to chat with you for a bit. What am I drinking?
All right, he better not do a history segment while I'm AFK.
Seltzer water. There you go. And I like the seltzer waters. They're pretty good. Linoleum says, did you think about finishing the post-game Pokemon stuff? No. At this point, we're not going back to Pokemon to do post-game content. I mean, you know, the Pokemon playthrough was good. You know, Pokemon, what was it? Scarlet Violet. I played Scarlet. It was a good playthrough. Certainly the game looked like crap, but the game, you know, was fun to play. Great story. Actually, one of the best stories of a Pokemon game in a long time. But I'm definitely not going back to it now. So, okay. Let's see here. How many videos for today's React? 69. But I did have to take a couple out. I think there's 69 videos that are in the playlist, but I think that it was really like 70 something, and I did have to remove a few of them because they were either inappropriate or flagged and stuff like that. So Ben, I am a huge fan of Bug Snacks. I love the game. I thought it was one of the best games of that year when it came out. The launch of PS5, it was a super hidden gem. It was so good.
Hello, Dark Sea Death.
Tar says, I was wondering, will you ever revisit Team Fortress 2? Man, I would like to, but at this point, I don't really think many people care about Team Fortress 2. This reminds me of when I played Bug Snacks. When I started as a YouTuber, Team Fortress 2 still had a lot of viral popularity.
Oh my god.
About it a ton. I really don't think that happens anymore. It's more of like a throwback retro game now, which is fine, but really the best way to play Team Fortress 2 is on PC, and I can't play PC games right now. It's just not possible. So right now it's not really in the cards, I would say. Pickle Man wants to know what kind of question I have for him today. Gee, let's see.
Got it wrong, Dayglow. There you go.
That's a good question for Pickle Man today. How about... There it is! There it is! There it is! Oh my god! Yeah!
Good timing. We can actually escape this horrific garbage for one moment. Where are my gimmicks? There we go. We got ourselves Dayglow. Finally, the number 2 champion is slowly climbing up there to fight Doomer Ziggy and claim the throne. Better keep an eye out, Ziggy. You better be careful, the dark horse is approaching.
Only wanted to do was possibly do, I know this sounds stupid, but I was interested in doing kind of a layman's paranormal investigation. Like, go to a place that everyone claims is haunted. Not go in there with technology and shit, but just go in there and do honest experiences of what I experienced being there.
Honest
I don't
experiences.
need a meter. I don't need to do fucking recordings of voices. Just did anything creepy happen?
Yeah, Phil, but the point of ghost hunting is to discover the stuff that your naked senses can't.
Like that, 'cause people have asked me over the years, Phil, do you
Even though a lot of ghost hunting stuff plants evidence.
It's not that I don't believe in them. I like to have an open mind. I would be ghosts exist. Possibly not how people think of them in a supernatural aspect. Maybe there's a scientific explanation.
Usually there is to anything.
And we just don't know.
And the current scientific explanation is people are planting evidence or like forcing evidence to exist.
In places on Earth.
And they're full of shit.
And it's a scientific occurrence and we just don't get it, right? It could be. Or maybe there are real ghosts. I don't know.
Oh, you want me to get to the beginning?
I've never had, over the years, just technology and shit. When I was first starting on YouTube. Okay?
Ugh, that swallow.
When I was first starting on YouTube, I was considering doing something like that. Like, if I got popular enough that I could branch out from being a gaming YouTuber.
You wanted to do anything and everything. Were ghost hunting vids popular at this time?
I was interested in doing kind of a layman's paranormal investigation. Like, go to a place that everyone claims is haunted. Not go in there with technology and shit.
Okay, so I heard that.
What's a good question for Pickle Man today?
I don't care about Pickle Man.
Question you got.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm not listening to Pickle Man.
Something crazy happened. If not, report that too. You know what I'm saying? So,
irate gamer, okay.
You know, I don't necessarily
looking for the ghost of tea.
The supernatural. So Pickle Man has answered. Says my favorite item from 7-Eleven is the classic Slurpee. Well, there you go. Me, at 7-Eleven, I think.
I'm not knowledgeable in the Demon Souls remake lore with Phil.
But believe it or not, when I first moved out here, they had a special summertime like Slurpee.
Sadness.
And it was of everything. I think it was the LeBron James Slurpee, and it was cherry and Sprite mixed together, and it wasn't half bad. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't that bad at all.
Yeah, Phil only ever rips off stuff, guaranteed. That's why he wanted to do Project 7 because of Spoonie. So you know.
I almost never ever eat at 7-Eleven. The most I've ever eaten at 7-Eleven was I used to go over a friend's house at night and we would play video games, like fighting games at my friend's house till like 1 in the morning. And then his fiance would kick us out. Okay, fair enough. It's kind of late. We should leave. And then on the way home, there'd be a 7-Eleven that we would stop at. And since it was overnight,
wait, who kicked you out?
For sandwiches that had expired overnight. And we would go to the guy at the front counter and be like, listen, dude, your sandwich is expired. It says right on it, it's old. Sell it to us for like $1 instead of the $6 it says on the.
That's a horrible idea. That is like the most guy thing you can do,
Sometimes
man.
It says be a 7-Eleven that we would stop at. And okay, games at my friend's house. I used to go over a friend's house at night and we would play video games, like fighting games at my friend's house till like 1 in the morning.
Oh, okay. So did they give you the sandwich?
Make something instead of nothing. Here, give me $1 and take his sandwiches. It's up.
What a good businessman. Food poisoning.
Jason, a lot of stories of, I don't know if you want to say alien abduction, because I don't even know if it's ever been proven that it was aliens that did it, but there's a lot of stories like that, and there doesn't seem to be a logical explanation for some of them.
Gee, I wonder why.
I'm open-minded. I'm not going to say, no, every person who's telling that story is lying. Why would they all be? Maybe there's a few who are trying to get
fucking really,
variety, or maybe they live boring lives and they just want to get noticed, right? But
yeah,
you have to think that maybe, just like everything, amongst a pile of bullshit, there's usually
a nugget of truth. No,
there that it started.
Where
all the bullshit got piled on top of. So,
where is the hard evidence?
Maybe you were abducted, and if you were, that should be maybe a story that should be analyzed and told at some point.
I feel like his brain was calculating, like, what do I say to that? Good for you.
Derek says you can't wait to see what's on DSPReact.
Get out, Derek.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good variety. I can already tell you. My first screen.
Fence-sitting ghosts.
Some more food exploration. It looks like a British comedy video, a stand-up comedian, and a gameplay a clip of gameplay that's supposed to be funny, and that's just in the first few videos. Variety. So.
Wow. Food.
Okay.
Oh, sweet, my bootleg Genshin cards. Hey, those are mine.
Anything else right
I'm
now.
using
I
these
told
for the
you, I'm not
Skylander cards.
into
Why would you
these.
do this to me?
Ryan Wilson says, what difficulty are you playing?
But it's, man, you still use my $5 deck sleeves for JPEG compression, compressed Kaya.
Yeah, I probably would today because I replayed BioShock 1.
Go ahead and
okay. When the remaster collection.
You're the one who paid for them.
And
you co-parter.
I would like to one day.
They're worth a few more now.
BioShock Infinite. Okay. But I have not replayed BioShock 2 ever. So maybe that's something to replay one day. I do own the HD collection digitally on PlayStation, so maybe it's something to play someday.
A few more cents, fewer fingerprints.
You saw my submission in time, so we ran out of time last night. Yeah, I don't know. Literally, again, I don't know. I just whatever it was. Again, with the
Hey, Night Rider, you okay?
When it comes to DSP versus the internet, it's first come, first serve. I'm gonna commit to you guys now.
I hate when the songs get quiet like that.
Where you will be posting up your video nominations on Sunday nights. So if you're a member on DSP Reacts and you're like, when is Phil gonna post up the thread so we can nominate videos? Sunday nights. I'm always gonna do it after my late stream on Sunday. Since I'm gonna do it consistently, it'll be first come, first serve. It'll be fair for people to be, oh, I know when he's gonna do it. Let's jump on and post up our videos right away and try to get in there. So, again, 69 videos in the playlist.
It actually was 69 videos because he keeps harping on it.
People, post it up. It was first come, first serve. I did it chronologically. So.
Jesus, Kami, you have enough? Do you have enough points?
I actually did a DSP tries it on that LeBron James sprite and I hated it. Am I misremembering then?
I did a DSP try. Wait a minute.
Was LeBron James sprite.
Oh,
it was
he made
one of the
okay.
icy drinks.
Never mind.
Wait a minute. The LeBron James Sprite, was that not actually a bottle of Sprite? That was not the drink, the icy drink, right? I think they're two different products we're talking about. Excuse me.
100
Jason
Hogan
says,
pulls. That would be like a 24-hour stream
how do you
for that to happen.
Okay, you don't do it on DSP Gaming. This is our gaming channel. The channel is DSPReact, I think you became a member here the other day, right? So here's how it's gonna work.
My God.
Sunday night, after I finish my late night stream here on DSP Gaming, and I'm doing my uploads, I'm gonna head over to DSP Reacts, and on the community tab of that channel, I'm gonna post up threads. So depending on the level of member you are, ultra members are gonna have a thread where they're guaranteed to have their video watched on the show. And then standard members, it's first come, first serve. And you can nominate 2 videos per week. So when that thread goes live, what's gonna happen is if you're subscribed to the channel, which I'm assuming you are, right? You're gonna get a notification that's gonna say, hey, DSP Reacts has posted up a community post, go check it out. So you're gonna wanna go there as soon as you can and post up your 2 nominations, and it's first come, first serve. That's how it works, okay? Yeah, see, Derek, that's different. He says it was March 21st, 2015, a LeBron James limited edition Sprite. That's not it. That's not the Sprite. That's a bottle of Sprite that I did later. I was talking about
generic bottle of Sprite.
Like, icy, slurpy flavor.
You thought it was LeBron, but it was I, Dio.
The first summer I moved here. It was actually a really hot summer day, and I was driving around, and I stopped and grabbed it. I'm pretty sure.
Good God.
Lady Charisma says, are the comments in the order when they were posted, or is it different order? No. They're chronological. I sort the comments in chronological order, so it literally is first come, first serve. And then I review each video. Literally, I just open the link. It's gonna play. If it plays and it doesn't get flagged for something,
damn it, I wanted the burn to go away.
Maybe 5 seconds,
asshole,
just to make sure it's fine and everything, and then I add it to the playlist. Okay. So I don't really know the full context of any of the videos. I just know in general what the context of the video will be from the title and just the first couple seconds, and that's it. And then I add it. Okay, so it literally is fair first come, first serve. Those who post first get on the show first. You see?
And I will look at it for 5 seconds. Guaranteed.
Let's see here. I received a $5 tip from Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix. Thank you very much, Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix, for the $5 tip. And They said the following. Why aren't you going to play the new upcoming Nintendo Switch release Advance Wars? Are you not in a strategy-based game? Well, we talked about it, and yeah,
XCOM, so no, you know, XCOM style.
That strategy-based games are really going to work out well for the channel. I'm not saying that they wouldn't be.
Bro, it did 2 layers.
for the
Holy
true life
shit.
strategy, but how often have I ever played a strategy-based game? Right? So since I don't play them, I don't really have a fan base for them. I might have a few fans here or there who like that style of game, but in general, if you're looking for strategy-based games, you probably have established YouTubers and content creators that you go to for that style. Also, strategy-based games tend to be incredibly long. Tell me a strategy-based game that you played recently that was short, right? So playing those kind of games, you have to commit to a lot of time, and right now, I just committed to extending the ability to play through with this Shivering Isles DLC. I was very interested in playing Final Fantasy V Pixel Remasters, and now we're playing, you know, Part 5, and there's other games to play there too. So basically, there's other things I'm just way more interested in. There's no opportunity right now for me to be playing a game like that, nor do I think a game like that would do well as a daytime stream. I think that absolutely would have to be a late night chill stream, and I don't see that working right now with everything else we have going on. So that's why there's a lot of factors.
No, you have to use your brain for strategy games, Phil.
There you go. Okay, let's see here. Escanor Sin of Pride says, why not keep one playlist? So
I don't know,
everyone's video will get
Frosty.
played at some
You'd be
point,
surprised how long
keep adding
some
videos.
RPGs could be
Well,
on
here's
Game
why,
Boy,
Escanor.
because
There's a couple reasons.
you save
Number
space
one,
with the sprite art and stuff.
Ultra members are guaranteed
And then
to
it's
have
just
videos watched
text.
every week on DSP versus the internet.
All day.
So that wouldn't even work because the Ultra members have to be watched first. So I need a new playlist every week. You see, that's number one. Number two, if that happened, I did it like that. What would end up happening is we would have an endless backlog of videos, and mostly the videos would always be outdated. So I'll give you some examples here. There have been times when we've watched a video that's pertinent to something going on. We watched a couple of videos that were holiday related, right? Themed. Imagine if we're 3-4 months backlog on videos, and someone submits a video
Christmas
on
in
fireworks
July.
for 4th of July, and it's October,
Oh no.
right? It just doesn't make sense. You need to have a refreshed list every week. It has to be. It's the
Sure.
only way to get active participation, or else people are going to say, well, I submitted my video 2 months ago. I'll just wait for it to be watched. And then what's the incentive, right? What's the incentive to want to submit new videos? You'll have no incentive. You'll have people, 1 week we'll have someone submitting 200 videos, and the next week I'll get 0 submissions and nothing fresh, right? It doesn't work like that.
Okay, so how about you filter out the videos that aren't holiday related and you have backup material for the next week? What is happening?
It's better to do a weekly show that is weekly. It's timely. It's fresh.
A weekly
it's
show that is
efficient
weekly.
to get your videos nominated versus, I'll just submit and wait 4 weeks for my video to finally get watched. By the time it gets watched, no one cares anymore. You see? You have to have that. It has to be something refreshed every week. It's the only way it's going to work. Okay? So Derek is saying he believes it was called Sprite 6 Mix. It was by LeBron James, Slurpee Combinations. It was.
Yeah, he's suddenly busy out of
cherry
nowhere.
and orange.
Funny that.
That's what it was, cherry and orange. That makes sense, because remember I told you to like cherry and Sprite? So Sprite is like lemon lime. Okay, kind of makes sense. I thought I liked it.
Food.
Lily says, did you get used to the 60 frames per second? Now the new console is faster. I think most games, yeah, I have gotten used to 60 frames, and I'm really enjoying it. It makes games more enjoyable and more reacting to your controls.
What?
Lovecraft, congrats. He says, I'm at Comic-Con right now. Well, congrats. I hope you have a good
Why
day.
are you watching Phil at Comic-Con? What?
So if anything interesting happened.
Go
What's
have
Comic-Con,
fun
by
or
the way?
some shit. I
It's
don't know.
April. What April Comic-Con? I don't know what Comic-Con is.
It's only noon.
Rev Gamer says, if you watch a new movie or game trailer, you should clip it as a video. People like watching others react to a trailer. Well, the thing is, you're talking to essentially like something that should be a short, but the short doesn't really work for a reaction to a trailer because it's too short, it's too skinny. It looks like a phone, right? I don't know, I understand what you're saying. You're saying that if I do something that can be broken out into its individual video, maybe I should do that. We'll see. I haven't really reacted to anything new recently, have I? I don't think so. We'll see. Arkham, it's all good. You never have to apologize. Jade says, I love to see some more Tier Maker and one with Street Fighter. Thanks for the suggestion. Oh, Fenelokar says it's at his local college, and they do it every year.
Hey, so Ann Leet had
it's
the
a local
video.
Comic-Con. That's neat. Gotcha. JDTV says, how do I do
Oh shit, D-man.
on the SNES?
Nobody's noticing.
Suck at it. Look him up.
Nobody's noticing that Cena is still on the table, man.
It's hard.
Come on, step it up.
Genuinely tough to play Street Fighter on an
Look
older
at the-
console because the input
Look at
versions
this
were very, very
goddamn
strict.
high score table.
Like today's Street Fighter, there's a lot of
Look at this
shortcuts.
shit.
Shortcuts back in the day. You had to do those inputs perfectly. And then trying to do it on like a pad, man.
Congratulations, D-man. We're working towards that third Cena.
I hear you. I played
It's gonna be here before you know it.
World Warrior and then Hyper Fighting both on SNES on a SNES pad. Using the shoulder buttons and stuff. Imagine I was trying to do spinning clothesline, and you had to press the shoulders and stuff like you had to go like this, like crazy button combinations to get the moves to come out. It was pretty nuts.
Oh, you're only level 26
Yes,
right
Derek,
now.
it does look like your membership
Actually,
did run out here on the channel. If someone were to give
Oh, Derek. Oh, no.
would be at the top of that pile because he is a regular attendee here on DSP Gaming. He'd probably be one of the first people to get a gifted membership today. So,
Oh, the humanity.
is Tekken X Street Fighter for 360 pretty decent? There is no Tekken X Street Fighter. It never was made. There was supposed to be a full crossover effort. There was going to be Street Fighter Cross Tekken on the Capcom side and Tekken Cross Street Fighter on the Tekken side, and each game was supposed
Okay,
to
I'm
have
gonna
each
hold
other's
on my
characters.
skill points until level
The
30
Capcom
then.
version came out first and flopped so horridly that Bandai Namco dropped the entire idea and never made their own version, even though the both sides had agreed they were going to. The Capcom side was such a failure, a huge miserable fail, that Bandai just said, nah, we're not wasting time and resources on this, forget it. And we ended up having...
If you don't shut up, it's another dance.
Akuma ended up being a guest character. Excuse me.
That was great to unmute too.
Last couple of days, I've been having issues. Yesterday was post-nasal drip. Today's my throat. Likely it's because the weather is starting to warm. Yes, pollen is starting to bloom outside.
Have you also considered drinking water?
And my allergies, which really
Keeping
suck.
everything hydrated?
But it is what it is, I guess. I guess I gotta put up with it. Today it's in the 50s. Man, they are still forecasting that next weekend it's gonna be in the 80s. So I guess I really need to get those filters on my day off, and I need to put in the air conditioners. Hooey.
Oi.
Thank you, Derek. This is a nice Mario shirt. Thank you. Mushroom Kingdom Pizza. There's a Columbia Comic Con.
Game over.
Juan Ortega. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Give me 1 second. My leg is feeling a little. Ah, yeah.
Okay. Bye. Whale call, I guess. He's been opening his blinds a lot lately.
It's not good to be old and crusty, let me tell you guys. It's disgusting.
Yeah, maybe you should do something about it.
Oh, Jason just gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Thank you, Jason, for your support of DSP Game.
Emergency neuro. Derek got it. Yep.
And the support of the community, and of course, thank you very much, Jason.
I hate when he reads out everyone. There are some particularly bad days where he'll stall so hard by reading all 50 gifted memberships.
Thank you so much, Jason. That is
And I wanted to die.
of support of the channel today. I really
In
appreciate
Minecraft.
that. And congrats on those who are now members yet again. There you go. Argum, no, I don't know anything about a guy paying $10 million and going to jail for 40 months with Nintendo. I have no idea. Don't know what you're talking I typed
How was the guy
560.
making money, by the way? I didn't really read into that story.
Obviously, it's supposed to say 580, right? Oops, there we go. Thank you for correcting me. Appreciate that.
Oops. Oh, well.
You guys got to check my work, or else I'm going to submit it to the teacher. I'm going to flunk.
Uh-huh.
Retro Parasite did a super chat. Says thought about getting a Steam Deck and stream a PC game.
He's being gang stalked, guys.
Came out, remember? And we talked about it, and it's like, would it make sense? Maybe it would. I did hear that sadly you cannot play at the highest quality. Like basically, you're kind of limiting yourself if you do that, because it's not as powerful as a gaming PC. It's kind of like a watered down gaming PC. Problem really is pricing and availability. Like they're still not available to just buy, right? You have to go on a waiting list, and then when it's kind of like the PS5, right? You're on a waiting list. Eventually, they'll say, okay, it's available to purchase. Then you got to buy it, and I just don't have those funds, and I don't have, you know, the ability to sit on a waiting list for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Nintendo bad story, man. Come on.
Yeah, I haven't really seriously considered it. Hobo X says the Nintendo lawsuit was huge news. It's an insanely overbearing punishment pushed by Nintendo in the courts. What is it? What was it? I don't know. What
Chat, help!
Rev Gamer says, what's the most memorable video you reacted to in your React series so far? Why is it the mini mall rap?
Yeah, Steam Decks are a lot easier to get now.
Seriously good.
If you have the cash.
And he was a good advertiser for his store. If it was his store, I don't even know if it was his store. Maybe he was just paid to do that, right? Man, I don't know. There's been a lot. Food standouts, the food comparison videos. Some of the fail stuff was funny. Some of the cute animal stuff. I like the first-person cat video, the cat cam video.
What about the biker delivering the food?
Advertisements was hilarious. There's been a lot of stuff in the last, 2.5 months.
Oh.
Felix, I don't even remember.
Man, he would not shut up about the bike story. Maybe he read people on the farms making fun of him.
Literally says you cannot really play any new releases at any good settings with Steam Deck. It's very limited. I see. Lady Charisma says it's a great.
That's why you just put a Windows VM on it.
Meme Jason says Steam Deck retails only $500, but resellers are ended up selling it for $1,200.
Wait, why did I go to
here? Oh. Damn, that's crazy, right? That's really crazy. Huh. Oh yeah, Jade's seasonal allergies are bothering him too. Yeah, mine are just right now starting to active. I can tell. You know, when you wake up.
Yeah, exactly. Even Vel's like considering a Steam Deck.
Be out and about, right?
Because his 2080 is showing its age a bit.
Medicine. It happens every year. So. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, I upgraded mine sometime last year, so I'm good to go.
Competitor to Steam Deck called Asus ROG Ally. What the
Isn't the Asus ROG like at least twice as expensive?
What kind of a name is that? Derek says the mini wall guy was invited to be on Ellen DeGeneres and taught her how to rap. However, the
sure.
in Montgomery no longer exists. That sucks.
No, yeah, it doesn't.
I'm out of business, huh?
Dude's been on a spiritual journey ever since.
Not the whole show, so she tunes into the show usually.
He's doing pretty good.
And see what's going on. I don't think she watches the whole thing.
Yeah, somebody managed to interview him.
I haven't thought about Dark Side of the Ring documentaries because wrestling just seems to be so intensely claimed on YouTube and is a huge issue on YouTube for some odd reason. I don't know what it is about pro wrestling and pro wrestling footage, but
they're aggressive with their copyright. That's all it means.
Claimed and blocked and all these copyright issues. So I try to stay away from pro wrestling on YouTube for React stuff because it just has so many issues. Like one of the few streams I ever had.
Derek, you need to subscribe to his Patreon. Oh wait, no, he'll still shoot it down because he can't just deliver a video to you.
Jasper is good today, Jade. Energetic, running around the house. I have no idea who the Island Boys are. Any upgrades to the room coming in the future? Well, I mean, realistically, when you think about the upgrades that we've done in the last 6 months, camera upgrade looks way better now, right? Lighting upgrade, holy shit, what a difference. The decorations and things, really good. Now we got a formal border for the podcast, right? We've got so many improvements. I mean, realistically,
formal, my ass.
What would be more improvements for the room? Better lighting. The lighting's better now too.
No.
So honestly, the only thing that I can really think of that might be an upgrade
PC.
is the green screen. Now I've admittedly I haven't. Why? Because people tell me I really like the setup behind me, and when I do gameplay,
let's do this.
Intrusive. So there really hasn't been a need for a green screen for the most part. Maybe long-term a green screen would be something that we could look into. The way I see it, we do a green screen. We would
I know
those foldable ones that could be on a stand behind me, but that means all this stuff back here we'd have to move. Like I have to move all this shit out. There's no other way to do it, so there'd be no decorations if I have a green screen. So I don't know if it's really viable or not.
Yeah, I like the bakers were involved in a mission in Remake.
That's more important than having the green screen for certain playthroughs, right? Keep in mind, the vast majority of people who use
also,
green screen,
I love how
have a nice setup like this. They just sit at a computer desk, right? So unless you want to stare at their blank wall,
feels like most people have a green screen. It's because they don't have a good setup like this. Points back to his trash on utility carts. It rolled his eyes.
The Steam Deck's performance is a bit better than a baseline PS4.
Isn't it convenient that all of a sudden his PC might be able to handle the green screen when that was an excuse in the past that he couldn't do it? Huh?
Derek says you've had a new TV for a while. Is it better watching videos for DSPReact?
Yeah, that's true. You can use NVIDIA Broadcast to green screen. I don't think that's supported on his 750, but
I think it impacts.
and Venk is supported on it, so that's kind of cool.
Yes, it's the least input delay I've ever experienced on any television I've ever owned. The colors are absolutely gorgeous on this thing too. It's a really, really nice TV. I'm actually very excited.
I don't care about your TV, Phil. I can't see it.
Slew of games like Jedi and Redfall and Zelda and Street Fighter and you know, Diablo and more, you know.
And Bug Snacks. Man, Bug Snacks must have looked amazing on there.
Essentially a modern TV with nice colors and everything like that. You know, my TV before this was a discount TV, a TCL. That's why it died within only a few years. And the one before that was a nice TV. It was an LG, but it was a very outdated model that over the years, you know, wasn't performing well anymore. This one is really, really sweet. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying my new TV. Even though it's not really new anymore. I got it in, what was it, October? So.
Yeah, did he mess with the refresh rate of his monitor? Like, it's so weird.
Let's see. We've got...
Oh, the whale shark, the land shark.
JJ's machinima history. Considering you have insight and a long partnership with
He thought you were making a snack.
I don't know what that is. A year or two ago, I was actually looking on the internet to see if anyone had ever done an in-depth documentary on the history of machinima. Not bad. And no one really had. The only video I could find, someone talked about... Hold on.
Jesus.
Someone had talked about the aspects
Bleed
of machinima.
stacks,
There was controversy over the years where people became a partner with machinima.
This could replace my Nightwing, honestly.
To leave, and machinima was basically telling
Those
them,
are some
no,
good stats.
you're locked into our contract, and we have no legal obligation to release you from your contract, so you're stuck.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Expired. And that was a big thing with machinima. People were pissed off about this. They were like,
"Oh, history."
Be locked into all these multi-year contracts.
Sorry, I was busy reading text here. Okay, so another crit build. Oh yeah, these are good. I'm having fun with a chill build, so. Oh no! You can do 2 layers of congeal, I think. No, it's a unique aura. Okay, doesn't matter. I like my Yeti too much, because he auto-heals between turns. Machinima. Low magic. Fire attack. No, you have nothing you could add to the history of Machinima except your own ego. Are you done?
You should react to your own reactions. Reactception. Wow.
I think he already did that.
React to the reaction.
I'm pretty sure we did that
Yeah,
once.
interestingly enough, someone the other day on one of my streams says you should go and react to your Down the Rabbit Hole documentary. And I was
Yeah,
like,
why not?
what?
Yeah, stretch out the content.
What could I do a year later that's going to be different than the first one?
Exactly.
What are you even talking about? I was like, huh? What are you speaking of? Very weird.
Jeez, this guy's got some cool gimmicks.
Okay. Did I ever run on a track, like a track meet?
Even has
No,
healing
actually never
support,
did.
which I
Wasn't
might
on a track
actually
meet or anything
skip.
like that. And our gym classes in high school.
Because I want him to be a physical
interestingly
attacker.
enough, they didn't use the track.
This one does magical damage, though. And there's some shit I want in here. I think. Definitely want that. Okay, I just have to bite the bullet and...
Anyway, guys, we got about 10 minutes left before we adjourn, and then we get ready for DSP versus the internet over on DSP Reacts, just so everybody knows, okay?
Oh, that's right, he can apply sorcery. Okay. I can just ignore the ability. I'll focus on the physical
Well,
attacks.
I was an only child, Arkham, but I live with my sister. Well, I should say this. My sister lived with us, my family. My sister, oh my god, let's try this again.
Nice.
I don't know, my brain is like scrambled today. Let's try this again. I am an only child, but my cousin was adopted by my parents.
Okay.
My parents were her legal guardian, so she was...
I've never heard this before.
There you go.
Whatever.
Good lord. I don't know how I botched
Actually
that.
brought up family without it being monetarily connected.
Yes. So here's the deal.
So as
React content coming up on DSP Reacts.
as long as Phil makes money off of any entity, he will defend them. Like, he's been bitching about stuff like that YouTube falls short on, but he still ultimately is like, oh well, you know, I'm not at Twitch anymore, and it's been much better, guys, much better.
Versus call, so it makes sense to watch and review the first one now.
Yeah, no
Super
story.
Unknown, we
They
beat
exist.
Silent Hill 3. Super Unknown says, you should drop Silent Hill 3 and play Mega Man Battle Network. We beat Silent Hill 3. And there's no time for Mega Man Battle Network. We got Star Wars coming out Friday, so. No, I never rode in a horse and carriage. Yes, my family, apparently, my grandfather's side of the family came from Foggia, Italy. Foggia. Foggia or Foggia, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Foggia,
I'm
Foggia.
originally from Lecce, L-E-C-C-E. Ever heard of it? I think I've seen that on a map. When we used to go to actual Italian restaurants in Connecticut. A lot
Hey,
of
these
times
are-
the placemat they would give you at the restaurant.
I'll still
was an
have that
actual
unique
map
aura.
of Italy, so you could see the different parts of Italy. And we found Foggia
And
on there. And we
then
found
I guess I could
Lecce. I've
do
seen on there. Yeah, I think I've seen
this,
that.
but
I think Peter Jackson's King Kong was good. I liked it. I thought it was a good movie.
oh, I can revive.
You're not. Says I think people would be interested in the history of
I'd rather
Machinima
not,
itself, not your
honestly.
history with it. No, that's the point. I'm hoping someone will make a factual documentary about the history of Machinima, because then I can add in my own experiences dealing with it over the years, and maybe those experiences would make sense if we had a factual documentary to follow along. Like perhaps, oh, in this year, the company had an internal shakeup. The management shifted around. These people, you know, they lost financing.
Okay.
Maybe that would make sense why their attitude towards me
I
changed
will
1 year
find the
versus
truth.
another. You see? And we could put perspective. That's exactly what I would like to do.
Oh my
I don't want me just sitting here and saying, oh, let's do a 4-hour video where I just talk about machinima over the years.
I mean, you did that with a
Just gonna be my
debunk
one
stream
perspective. But
twice.
if there was a long form react about
Why not?
somewhere where our long form
Just
documentary
burn
would
everything to
react
the ground.
I think that would be very interesting. But there isn't. Like I said, I can't find
Now,
it.
would these
I
passive
looked on
heals
the internet, all I saw
apply
was a
to
video that
the
dealt
whole
with
party?
The controversy
It's
that they
not
wouldn't release people
specific.
from their contracts when they requested it, and the whole
Oh, wait.
sponsorship controversy with the Xbox One. Like, no one seems to have
Well, that would at
covered
least
Machinima in
apply
any
to
other
the
capacity,
heal
which
while
is weird,
attacking
'cause they're
skill,
definitely one
if
of the more
nothing
interesting
else.
stories of a partnership network that was ginormous. and then went out
Partnership.
of business. So. A couple more
Punch.
shout outs here. Let's see. Nipple shits.
Nice
Give me a
name.
$1.25 said, whatever happened with you and Hutch did you make up? We didn't have beef. Like the beef I had with Hutch was in
I hate that I had to
it was
do
from
that.
a misunderstanding.
Maybe I should have just done healing.
Misunderstanding each other.
Like, fuck it.
We actually talked.
Okay, I can
privately,
fix this.
Got over it, squashed it, and that's when Hutch got me essentially my partnership with Machinima, and that's the last
Damn it,
real
come here.
interaction we ever had. That was it.
Coat feather
So,
bracelet.
No, there hasn't been beef with me and Hutch since 2010. It's been 13 years. Let's see here.
Coat feather.
I got another tip.
And 21 regen.
From
Not the
Ray.
best, and the
Says,
crit
would you
chance
consider bringing
isn't
back cooking
good.
shows? Introduce a subset called Cooking
that's
with
better.
Cat. No. My wife has no desire to be involved in my content, and that's going to stay that way until she changes her mind. She hasn't changed her mind. So,
Sure.
it's only been that way since 2018. You would think by now, 5 years later, you guys would have gotten used to it. I'm really baffled that you guys still bring this up. Bloomkid did another super chat and said,
His
"Review
parents
90
probably
Day
favored her for
Fiancé
sure.
when HBO Max becomes Max." Oh God, I've never seen 90 Day Fiancé. And ladies and gentlemen, I prefer to keep it that way. All right.
Okay, good for you.
Excuse me. Sorry. about
Gross.
that. I don't know who Joe Shep Anderson is, Ramrod. Indeed, there's
100.
always wacky stuff to watch. On the
20,
internet. It's always one of the most
100.
random shows
That
I do.
one's
And
pretty
that's on
intense.
purpose. I like the
So I need to
random
use that
nature of the show
attack
'cause you don't know
sparingly.
what's going to be coming up on the show.
All my other
Know what to
attacks seem to be
expect, right?
covered. Alright. Set the skills and try again.
What's a game I want to play but people don't seem to ask for it?
Pretty much everything he's been
A
playing.
game I would like to play but people are not asking for it. You know?
Ugh.
Here's the thing. At one point, there was a lot of games like that, but I think we got through a lot of them. Some of them, like for example, I would die to play Chrono Trigger right now. Okay,
Then
I
just
would
do
die.
it.
It's excessive. I don't.
I
like
actually
that.
repressed
But I
the
would
Chrono
absolutely
Trigger
love to play Chrono
threatening
Trigger.
thing.
And there's just no way to play it on a modern console. It's just not.
Fuck
viable.
everything.
So that sucks. That's one I've been craving to play. I haven't played Chrono Trigger now in a decade, if you can believe it. That sucks. That's a game that one of those games, similar to Final Fantasy 4 and 6, where every few years I would like to replay it because it's such a great game and it's always great to get a refresher. The music is outstanding and the combat is outstanding and the story is outstanding, and there's just no way to do it. It sucks. I wish it was viable. All right. You know, everyone has said Lost Odyssey over the years. Yeah, I still want to play Lost Odyssey one day.
Sure you
but
do.
I almost feel like my desire to play it has waned. Only because it's been so long since I originally played it now that I don't really know if I'd care that much to play it again. I just remember when I played it, I freaking loved it. It was one of the Mistwalker games, the time when Mistwalker was making Blue Dragon and other games. This was one of them, and I thought it was absolutely amazing.
Short-lived,
You
thankfully.
know, so I probably would enjoy a second run, but I don't know if it's ever going to happen. I still own the digital rights to it. If we're ever going to play it, but it hasn't happened
Digital
yet.
rights.
Spidey says you could play it on Steam Deck if you want because it has a Steam release. I don't have a Steam Deck.
Go. Improving my mana regen there.
Anyway. JDTV says, I think it's extremely sad arcades died during those years. I wish we could have lived in an era where we'd be able to go to and play games in arcades. It was very fun. It was very unique. You walk into an arcade,
Unique.
you never know if they're gonna have a brand new
Robust.
machine with something new, a new experience you never seen before, or something groundbreaking.
Sure.
When it comes to the way it controls or the way that it looks. Because keep in mind, at that era, arcades looked better than home console games. They absolutely were much better looking and performing than home console games. They were
Debatable.
always better in arcades. That was the whole point of the 90s. You go there physically to get the best gaming experience you can get. And again, there was no online play. The only way you could play a game competitively was to go to an arcade, which was really neat. Let's see here. Got another tip. I took a shit today. Says, would you watch Dr. Pimple Popper? I know
No.
what Dr. Pimple Popper is. It's a show where a dermatologist
Oh my god.
pops pimples.
Explain. Okay, you're gonna have to hear this.
I just don't know if they would be very entertaining for him. I have any, like, I'm not squeamish. One who, like, I'm not squeamish.
Pressing the X button.
So, Rich is still a thing. Get hammered and play Dig Dug and Street Fighter. Also, watch 600 Pound Life for DSPReact. I'm not watching 600 Pound Life, but, yeah, I know that there's barcades that are modern, like David.
You know how he is when he plays like gory game. He's like, ew, and it's like, oh my
while you're
god.
drinking and eating. But then there's also more retro barcades that are more indie style. You know, those are independent businesses. Those are cool too. I know. I would probably like to do something like that someday. What were my favorite games in arcades? Obviously, fighting games. I used to like air hockey. I used to like Outrunners, which was a 4-player outrun game where you would race against each other. Yes, Outrun was not just a home game; it was actually
Yeah,
an arcade game first.
we all know.
Light gun games like Area 51, super good. Oh, House of the Dead. Oh my God, when they went 3D with the light gun games, that was really, really sweet. And of course, other fighting games like Mortal Kombat, things like that, and SNK games. That's how I actually played King of Fighters back in the day. Those were my absolute favorites. Over time, I liked other games. Like I played the Bomani games. We played the guitar and DDR. Yes, I played DDR and other games too. Like there was a few dance games. It wasn't just DDR. There were other competitors that I played. So. Spidey says, I know you don't have a Steam Deck. I'm letting you know you have that option. Steam Deck doesn't have a waiting list anymore. If anything, it's a 2-week wait. That's a waiting list.
Oh, you poor
What I'm
baby.
saying is, you can't just buy Steam Deck right now. Like right now, if I wanted
Yes,
to
you
buy
can.
it, I couldn't just say, hey, I want Steam Deck. Go online, purchase it, and have it, within a
Oh,
week. I'd have to wait to
PlayStation
buy it
5
for it to be available,
flashbacks, okay.
And eventually I'd get it, correct? Listen, if people think that Steam Deck would be a great emulation thing for me, like to play Chrono Trigger, like you said, actually, not even emulation, but you're saying Steam, there's a Steam version of Chrono Trigger.
Oh my god, look at the chill
If anyone were
stacks.
interested in that, hey Phil, I'd like to maybe donate a Steam Deck so you could play retro games like that, dude. I'd be all over it. I would
Do like
definitely not say
5
no.
stacks now.
That would be really cool. I've been
That's
waiting to get
awful.
Chrono Trigger for a long
I love it.
time now, but I'm not going to ask for it. I don't actively need it for my business where we're dying for it, and I feel like I'm gonna get an insane amount of use out of it. So I'm not gonna go out there and actively ask for it. If someone was generous and wanted to offer it, that would be different. You understand? Do I ever get tired of talking for hours straight? Yeah. Some days I'm done with streaming and my throat hurts. My throat's swollen and sore. It happened
Hey,
for
Platinum.
a couple days actually, because these allergies.
The
are
drought
kicking in.
continues, so you haven't missed
It
anything.
sucks when it happens, but I love being here. But sometimes there's actually physical toll that happens. It's funny because people say radio hosts talk all day. No, they don't. Take a look at a typical radio host.
Oh my
and how
god,
long they
he's
actually
such a
talk.
fucking
They have
snowflake,
insanely
guys.
frequent breaks, right? Even talk radio hosts, they talk for a few hours. They're off the air, right? They got commercial breaks and shit. Like I talk more than most people who talk all day.
No, you
In
don't.
a freaking office on a phone call, right? That a freaking operator.
Sure.
They take breaks between calls, right? It's pretty crazy. So yeah, my throat. People say, "How is it that, you sound so different?" We watch your old videos, and your voice sounds very different than it does today.
Because you were shouting all the
Definitely has to do
time.
with the capture setup and stuff like that. But honestly, my voice has changed over the years, for sure. It has.
Sure.
I've talked so much that I've probably changed my vocal cords, scarred them from talking so much.
You know you
That's just
can,
something
like,
natural to
not do that.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the only downside to this team comp is,
Okay,
you know,
guys.
debuff
As
issues.
much as I enjoy talking with you, because I absolutely do, and this is good discussion today. Nice, chill, fun. Thank you for that.
This sucked.
We have to adjourn the show so we can get ready for the React show. So remember, here's what happens. I end the show. And
Oh,
when it
right, I
ends,
have to
there will be a
move
link
over.
that you can click on to take you over automatically to DSP versus the internet over on DSPReact. You can wait there for a few
Having
minutes.
fun
I have to
grinding.
set up around, basically have to change.
Because I'm trying to over level
change
just
the
because
pop-ups,
why
have
the
to
fuck
change
not,
logo and
so
everything. It'll take me a few
takes a
minutes.
little time.
Then we'll get going over there and we'll get started with the show. Okay? So I hope you guys are excited. I love it. I can't wait to see what we watch together today. Feels like a
You
good-
already,
I'm
like-
staring at it right now, and the first few videos
Okay.
already look like a good variety of stuff. So just so you know, thank you very much, everyone. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so very much. And until tomorrow, thank you all. And of course, remember, once again, spring has sprung, and look out for the bees.
Cool. It's thought a fire extinguisher broke down his throat. Can I buy more monster bells? I can't remember. Holy crap, Phil, please. Am I experiencing time dilation right now? I think I am. Nope, he's overtime
Okay,
on that.
guys, let's get set up here. All right, let's there we go. Let's get set up here. There we are. And yeah, so that's good. We need to get the DSPReact logo out here. My camera's not in the right spot. It needs to be higher up. We'll fix that in a second. Look at the DSPX logo out.
Yes, I am platinum.
There it is.
I'm doing some pretty dull
Let's move
grinding, and I
and then we'll take
apologize,
a
but,
brief
you
break
know.
for me to use the restroom and set up. And what's going to happen is you guys are going to see the link pop up. That's going to say, hey,
Was it a joke about another
DSP
3-hour...
show, and then within a few minutes the show will go live and we'll get started over there. Sound
Who was the person who joked about another
Does that
3-hour
sound
Goose
good,
stream?
everybody? I hope so.
You might be
Should be a
accurate.
fun and chill day.
Because I'm gonna be sitting through... We're gonna be sitting through another waiting segment. And it's like, well, I'm here till 1 usually this week.
Okay. Where is it? Beautiful. Good, good. Is that centered? Everything look good? Okay, guys, thank you. Great stream. Appreciate it. Let's end the show for now, and I'll be back shortly
Oh,
with...
you like
internet
the
over on DSPReact.
RNG?
All right, everyone? Thank you. I'll see you in a bit.
Let's do a kind of a nice gambling effect for sure. For me, for me, I'm having fun with stacking debuffs. And they're like really easy to dish out, but really hard to remove. Which, you know, mixed bag whether or not that's a good or bad thing. Pick up my Kleenex. There they are. But I mean, you know, you and the AI can both be busted. So it feels fair in that sense. And I also appreciate that grinding isn't that brutal. Because it's just like, ah, shit, I need to, like, power level here, this skeleton. I really want him in my team, but the one I already collected is level 10. And it's like, oh, just hatch another one. He's level 20. Interesting. I mean... I do have fun building Pokemon with, like, increased crit chances. Like, Togekiss is one of my all-time favorites. Hey, Phil, are we switching over yet? I know Vel has fun with the RNG stuff, and he constantly makes fun of Smogan for obsessively trying to make their meta reduce RNG mechanics. So, like, you know, double team, or just like, they have really, really specific rules, like how many Pokemon can be asleep, how many stats you can boost or baton pass or whatever, and it's like, they just want the meta to be a one-click headshot, which to some degree is the fault of Game Freak, but like, also, they're to blame as well. Nintendo doesn't... Ugh. Nintendo doesn't give a shit about the sleep clause, which I thought they did originally. They don't. Put everyone to sleep. Yeah, new stall breaker, bad to Ubers. My god. Has Gastrodon finally gotten out of its living hell? Of, like, too good for underused, but terrible and overused? Like, shit sucks. Poor Gastrodon. That was, I think, Gen 5. My knowledge of the meta falls off really fast after Gen 5. And even then, it's not like I knew that much. Oh, yeah, they really hate... Well, they also really hate stall. Like, they had to make a very, very specific clause about infinite battles because somebody found a way to make their Slowbro and a Lepaberry and, like, probably switcheroo or something, cause them to... and recycle. Just the battle would go on infinitely, and that's pretty funny, and that is fair to ban it, but still, it's funny. Oh, Fluttermane is... Like, last time I watched the tournaments, Fluttermane's a staple. Like, I totally agree with Mega Rayquaza inventing the anything goes tier. Like I said, at least with Monster Sanctuary, I have to, like, build up the tension a bit. Like I said, when I was playing, it might be a bias from trying out Smogon, you know, with the Pokemon Showdown, but, like, people are so obsessed with one-click headshots, and I don't like it. Although, it is really funny, back when Vel and I were living with roommates, like, one of them also was playing Showdown, and he was DSP levels assault over Mega Venusaur. It was fucking hilarious, because Mega Venusaur kept denying his, like, crit Kingdra from actually, like, doing anything. So mad. He's like, dude, you just Mega Evolve Venusaur, and he uses Substitute and Leech Seed and Toxic, and he just sits there. And it's like, bitch. Fluttermane isn't horrible in singles. So it sounds like Fluttermane's got the problem that Gastrodon may still have, I don't know. Like, too good in one tier, but not good enough in another. Life sucks. You know, if they really, like... If they went... Like, if they kept staying with Mega... Like, if they stayed with Mega Evolutions and better balanced out who Mega Evolved, because, like, it was so obvious that the Pokemon they picked was so they could sell toys, which, I mean, you know, fair enough. It is a multimedia franchise, but it's just like... Before Surfetch'd was a thing, it was just like, why can't you just do Mega Farfetch'd, dude? Like, come on, give somebody a boost. And of course, I'm mad because there's no Mega Reuniclus. So, no Gigantamax Reuniclus, but he was at least available in Sword and Shield. It made the pain of that game a little easier to deal with. There's a tier between Uber and OU? Is that borderline? Reuniclus should just be deleted. Hey now, he ain't worthless. Oh my god, pre-nerfed Mega Kangaskhan was the worst. I hated that thing. Now, I was more sad that Talonflame got nerfed. Because, like, it used to be Gale Wings, you'd get priority on flying moves at any time. But then Gen 7, they made it so it's only when he's at 100% health. And I'm just like, no. Damn it. And, like, when pre-nerfed Gale Wings made a Fletchender, like, perfectly viable as a gimmick, Vel and I did that. It was great. But without that, you know, with the nerf, it's like, well, I guess I have to use Talonflame. Yeah, so they made another Borderline? That's hilarious. Oh, Protein Greninja was a menace, for sure. That was awful. What little I remember of the Gen 6 meta. I don't remember being the biggest fan of Speed Boost Mega Blaziken either. Protein anything. Hey now, there's some lower tier Pokemon with Protein, and it's just a cute gimmick. Dude, I got so pissed. So, like, I didn't buy the DLC for Shield, because after the honeymoon phase left, I realized, like, I was like, holy shit, this is, like, the worst Pokemon I've played. But, like, didn't xCloud get put into the DLC? I was so mad. Because they introduced the throat spray item, that gen, and I'm just like, oh my god, I want my scrappy xCloud, dude. No, get cucked. Dude, I could only ever get Mega Mawile to work on my stupid team comps. It frustrated me. Like, Mega Mawile is too good. I love him. Because you could also do a stockpile gimmick, which nobody ever expected. It's just like, why are you doing that, you idiot? And I'm like, because I can. But yeah, I was a little too serious with the meta. And yes, I can turn into a mini DSP if I'm having a hard time. So, and I mean, I'll still do that in single player games. But yeah, at one time with my Twitch, I tried to do like Pokemon Showdown once, like every other week or something, and I'm just like, I'm not happy. Why am I still playing this? You know, I didn't want to be coping like Phil with Street Fighter. It's like, you know what? I don't like this. What? Like, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, actually, technically, it was Platinum who's not the biggest fan of Monster Hunter, yeah? Hang on. Smoke and Dents are the worst. Yeah, Platinum. So, you're technically wrong, Platinum. There is RNG in this game, and it's called Bleed. Bleed builds. That's about it. I mean, you can do crit builds, but it depends on the monster, really. It's kind of hard to build it with equipment, at least where I am in the game, so. Or Monster Sanctuary, I meant to say, sorry. I know, it's taken him so long that it's like, I just want to suffer a little bit through his React stream, but it's just like, I'm gonna have an existential crisis doing overtime again. But yeah, probably the reason why I like Monster Sanctuary so much is I love dot builds. Like, it's just a thing that is my favorite to do, and this game goes so hardcore on it. I can stack burn, poison, chill, depending on the monsters in my team. I can do multiple layers of the same debuff. It's just so satisfying to me. So I guess if you're not really into that, this game may not be for you. Oh, allegedly he's using the bathroom. Yeah, I mean, you've probably been seeing me this whole pre-stream. I'm like doing the exact same strategy. And like I understand that. And I'm not here to like force you to like it, you know? I don't want to gaslight you. It's just literally called it's like scratching the itch I have for like my favorite way to like build anything in RPGs. Like when I would play Risk of Rain, I've always loved the poisonous lizard dude because he's a dot build. And it was like the only one I was remotely successful at. I have never beaten Risk of Rain 2. Ever. Like the first attempt to beat the boss, never. Like, God, that game's hard. I thought you were better than this. Platinum getting gaslit in 4K. Oh shit, speaking of. Oh good, it was auto 480p this whole time. You know what, let's do crust. Let's do the crust. Okay, I'll bump it up. Boot it up, bump it up. Bugs on the floor? That's instant death. Okay. What was I doing? I'm waiting for everyone to get to level 30. Being overpowered in RPGs is fun. I also really like the combo system in this. It's like the turn order of your monsters, like who you choose to go first is gonna benefit, you know, everyone else down the line. I can technically tab around my monsters. It doesn't have to be in the order I selected them, but I do this so I can be lazy. And yeah, chill is the most abusable status. It's insane. I don't have to worry about it as much because I obsess over mana regen. And like chill is based off of like how much mana you're missing or some shit. Aw man, double burn. Shit sucks. I'll do this then. That is one, I guess it can be annoying, is that status conditions actually have to tick off a shield, which is a little bit goofy. Because it's like, there should be at least one status condition, or like one status condition, because there's a debuff that probably, I think, armor break makes it easier to break a shield, but like, either burn or poison should bypass, like, a shield. I think that'd be kind of nice. And abusable. Yeah, exactly, and it depends. I mean, my Yeti dude here has been fairly tanky. His defense isn't the best. But, like, shield monsters can definitely help that. But yeah, for sure. Still, there's a lot of monsters. I've been able to build several dot monsters. It's just now I like chill. Chill is best. Want this guy out of here. I've also had a few fights that have been, like, terrifying. Like, you will get fights where things just melt, and it's just like, well, this fucking sucks. This is just Smogan again. I hate that shit. Yeah, dude, it's up to 5 layers of chill with this team. You bet I'm ready. Should've probably gone for this guy. He's only got 1 layer. Oh, I can. Still got a ways to go. I used to do this in Pokemon as a kid. Like, I want them to be a well-rounded number. But plus, level 30 is going to unlock the next tier of skills I can do, so I'm just really excited for that. You know, maybe I do agree about the RNG aspect with Pokemon meta. So maybe my critique is we need more of that. Because, you know, it's... For me, the power creep, like, now I'm kind of... For me, the power creep of Pokemon is what makes battles feel static for me. If I think I'm using terminology right here. It's just like, yep, which I already talked about the headshot thing. I don't mean to be repeating myself so much, I'm sorry. Dude, that guy don't have no chill. Hello, Donut Sensei. I guess we're doing overtime because this dude is wasting my damn time. Not even a Nero dance. Maybe that's why it's wasting my time. But yeah, if you had more RNG elements, like even more Pokemon, that could be funny. That isn't just Double Team. Not really a fan of Double Team, that's just me.
Membership, it went to hybrid. Congratulations.
Because it is pretty exciting when you have like a critical hit just fire off on top of like burn or some shit, you know?
I really appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you.
You're like extra loud on this channel,
Okay,
Phil.
so hold on. Let's get the link for everybody. All right.
Yeah. We can meet common ground with this opinion for sure,
Here's my
man.
page here.
It's great.
Here it is. Let's post up
Hey, TTS segment.
today's DSP versus the internet.
I'm really only doing overtime because for some reason it's therapeutic for me to level grind today for a little longer anyways.
Submitted on
I've got my art
DSPReact.
project to work on again.
Always a great time with great variety, so let's chill. There we go.
So like, dude, it has to be so exhausting to just do these long-winded tweets and
There we go, and
all that shit all day, every day.
so people know. There we go. All right, so now we'll probably get some more viewers. Usually we have around 300 for this show, I want to say. I think it's on.
Yeah, imagine.
300.
Well, yeah, the other problem is the meta has to have the current power creep it's got because tournaments have to have like 2 minutes per round, you know? It looks good. It's shiny. Makes the tournaments flashy.
First of all,
Sorry,
the
Pep.
fact that last week we had so
Knocked
many
something off
videos
my desk.
nominated for this show. This week we reduced the number available of nominations from 3.
Yeah,
to 2.
I really don't want to do the
How do you
whole stream,
nominate videos for
but
DSP versus
we'll
the
do a
internet?
taste
Well,
of
you
it
go and
before I
check
leave.
And then every week I post up threads here on the community tab of DSPReacts where you guys can post up your videos and nominate them for the show.
God damn it, there's
Standard members
glare on a car
competition
across the street.
to get their stuff watched, while Ultra members, the highest level of membership here on the channel, are guaranteed to be watched. The first 10 videos today are all from Ultra members. And for the record, no, the food videos here are from 2 different people. It's not all the same person posted up more than one. Ultra members only get 1 a week.
It's
So
Derek!
People particularly decided they wanted food videos, okay? So, that's why. So...
Jesus, Kami. Speaking of RNG,
this week, we're gonna
Kami's
see
on
how
a
it
roll.
works with 2 nominations per member. We got 69 videos in the playlist.
need to hurry.
No, not every video made it. Why? Because there are some videos that people still seem to nominate that I tell they're against the rules. You can't do YouTube shorts. You can't do...
You have too many terms and
videos. People are
conditions,
still
Phil.
putting them in there. I don't know why. Yeah, so it's not every video, but I put every video that I could into the playlist.
Yeah, I thought he was
We'll see how
joking
far
at
we get.
first,
We
but
never get through the
he
whole
keeps
playlist,
saying
alright?
69, and I'm like, holy shit, he's legit.
Okay? I, from now on, am going to commit with all of you out there.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to post up the thread by which you will nominate videos
What?
for this show every Sunday night. From now
Okay.
on Sunday nights, I'll do my late night stream over on DSP Gaming, and then right after that fact, I will post up the threads here on the channel on the community tab, so you know exactly when to be expecting when to nominate. Because again, it is first come, first serve for members. So if you want to have an increased chance to have your stuff watched, then please be sure to nominate your videos right away. I can tell you right now, likely all the videos we're going to watch today were posted within the first 48 hours. That was it. Anything after that probably isn't making the cut, because a lot of people all posted up now within 48 hours trying to compete to get on the show. Okay? So, there you have it. So, if you want to be part of the show, become a member today.
Man, you know one thing I kind of I wish was fleshed out more with Pokemon were those combo moves. Speaking of combos.
Now,
Remember in Gen 5, they had the pledge moves, water, grass, and fire pledge, and in double battles, depending on the order you used them, it would create, like, additional effects. This was, like, before, electric terrain, etc. You could make, like, a rainbow, or you could create, like, a field-wide fire spin. It's great. It's a cool idea. I never used it, because it's, like, its implementation was bad.
So please consider it. It would be great if you could become a member, or maybe renew a membership that just lapsed this week, because a few did, or maybe give some memberships to the community.
Basically, think Monster Sanctuary, but RNG has higher priority than
There's some other
debuffs.
content that I am working on this channel as well. As you know, I'm still releasing reviews. I just released my review of Peacemaker, the series, the other
I'm not
day.
watching that. I don't care if you think you're
a
special with your
retrospective
opinion
video
on that movie.
the history of the Harry Potter movies in the next week.
I don't think I could survive
I just
that.
watched all the Harry Potter movies with my wife over the last month, and we're
Kind
gonna
of
do
fell
that.
out of
I'm gonna be doing that
interest
video
with
very
Harry
soon,
Potter
in
as
the
a
next
kid,
few
but
days. So
for some
hopefully
reason I
you
also
guys
don't
will check
like
that out when it goes
reading
live.
books,
In addition,
which
we did my
sucks,
first ever
'cause, like,
Maker stream last week, and people
nothing
really
wrong
loved
with it.
So I had a discussion this morning with my audience on my podcast about possibly instituting this as like a bi-weekly thing. Like maybe every other week we do a tier maker stream. I think that would be pretty
God,
neat.
no.
All right?
No,
So,
no, it wouldn't,
Let's
Phil.
talk about that further, and you can expect that kind of content on the channel moving forward, FYI. All right? Shout out to Jason. Jason says, be sure to like the stream. I need my daily bubbles. Yes, so if we get 100 likes on today's stream, I will do a celebratory bubble blow. If we hit 50 bucks in tips, I will put on Gunner glasses. If we raise $100 in tips, you will vote on a silly hat for me to wear. However, you must keep in mind on this show, I do shout outs between the parts. It's a 6-part show. Each part's roughly 20 to 30 minutes long.
And I'm sorry, there is a combo in modern Pokemon now. It's called Dondozo and Tatsugiri.
So, I'll do shout outs.
It's the only combo that you need.
Patient, and I swear to you, I will shout it out as soon as we go on a break, all right? Now, in addition, if you're a member on this channel, you can watch this entire unedited stream immediately after the stream ends. However,
Such a garbage
if you're not a member, I will upload the show in parts, and there'll be 1 or 2 parts
benefit
a day
by
for the
being
whole
a
week,
member.
So you have to wait. So that's kind of another benefit of.
I can't remember if I've had this rant on any of my Goose streams, but I do not like streamers who paywall the VODs of their streams. Like, you can watch them for free, but the VODs are paywalled, because that actively punishes your audience for daring to have a life, and they can't be there for every single day for your streams. It's such garbage.
Okay. I apologize. You know, I'm starting to get my allergies. It's starting to bother me now.
Starting to?
Allergy season is hitting here, and therefore I'm getting gunk in my throat.
Yeah, it entices them to subscribe, but it's shit.
So my apologies. I'll do my best to try not to make it gross for you guys today. Okay? Yeah, Derek, I know he says on YouTube it doesn't say how long you have left for a membership. You're right.
I mean, in my opinion, Frosty
You
Beats,
don't really know when it's going to expire.
it's best that you're not playing meta
Some
Pokemon.
people seem to know how to tell. I'm not sure.
Kinda
how they do that,
sucks.
so.
Like, the power creep is so bad. A lot of people think back fondly on Gen 3 as the most balanced, but it also suffers from intense stall battles. So,
How's it going?
mixed bag.
I'll see you tonight for Final Fantasy.
That's why the power creep got so bad. Like, it started with Garchomp, and then you got, like, Mega Evolutions, and then you got Z moves, and it just kept getting, it's still bad.
Should tell you, says Clyde.
Because we needed stall breakers. That was very important to the meta, but it's just out of control. We're on the other end of the extreme.
So here we go.
Or the other, yeah, the other end of
Good?
the spectrum,
Oh, we can hear
whatever.
that? Oh, there's no sound. There's no sound.
Dude, it's 1:02. He still hasn't started.
Okay,
My
are we ready to
overtime
start?
is destroying
All
me.
right, let's do it. Here we go. Hello everyone, Phil here, and it's that time again. That time every week where we jump back
I think
to the randomness of the internet. It's
I think Don DeZoe's
reaction show called DSP
game text will say like
this week. Woo! We had an unprecedented.
You know, that's a great
number of
question.
members
I can look
this
that up.
week Submitting videos. We actually made
it like kinda mentions it, but it doesn't explain it. Like that's the other thing. The in-game flavor text won't tell you shit.
How does this show work? Well, channel members are the ones that nominate the videos. Ultra members, which are the highest level of member, are guaranteed to have their video watched on the show.
Wait a minute.
10 videos today we watched.
Is it Tatsugiri that has it?
Thank you so much for that, everyone. For those who are standard members, they kind of went into, you know...
Oh, Commander. Yeah, okay, Commander.
Nominated their stuff, as you can see.
Let's see, what's the flavor?
Quite a lot of videos submitted this week, and we're going to find out.
Oh yeah, see, it doesn't tell you about the stat boost thing, or order up, like how order up works depending on the Tatsugiri. Yeah, when a Pokemon enters a battle, it goes inside the mouth of an allied Dondozo. Or, yeah, I think it's pronounced Dondozo if Lit is on the field. The Pokemon then issues commands from there. It's just like, what? You wanna know what my favorite thing to show people who aren't aware of the meta and why I'm so mad at the in-game flavor text? This is Substitute over the years. Okay? Doesn't that look great? Do you want to do all this reading? Look at all this reading. It's actually not as long as I remember it, but like Generation 1 is nutter butter. Ooh, Phil can't look at the screen.
What a video to start with. What?
Dondozo. Okay, like a bulldozer, you know. No, that didn't make sense. You know what I mean. Dondo's.
How long is this video? Like, what is going on?
I thought you approved these.
Views, this video.
I thought you approved these videos, Phil. Is there something you want to tell us? Also, somebody totally...
That's enough of that. That's
Yep.
more than enough of that.
You wanted a fat phobia segment. Phil, you realize somebody probably sent that to you as a Cat and Tyrone joke? Just saying.
In Singapore.
That is absolutely a troll submission.
They have in Singaporean 7-Eleven. So just
Food.
To set the record straight here, 7-Eleven. Sorry, I'm 7-Eleven is a convenience store chain here in the United States. You can find them.
I don't want to hear a pig explanation of 7-Eleven. Also, Phil's PB record there of less than 10-second pause. I mean, 2 seconds is, but I'm saying he's working on that PB. Devin did 7-Eleven. It's 18 minutes long.
So look at this. So here's what you would do. You would actually make it in the store, okay?
What?
Microwavable food is labeled with a number, it says.
I thought you hate microwaved food.
Yeah, look, it even tells you the instructions on the microwave of how to make it.
Maybe you could go make a chicken salad yourself, dude.
Oh, just a button. You just push the button on the microwave itself. You don't even need to know how long you cook it. You just push the button that's on the container. Okay. That's
oh, you mean quick
then.
quick cooking? The quick buttons?
This is just chicken and rice with some sauce packets, it looks like. Chicken, rice, oil.
I don't know where he said this 7-Eleven is, but I'm going to guess it's foreign.
Probably like a soy sauce, I bet.
And if it's foreign, it's interesting to Phil. Even though it's just a fucking microwave meal at a 7-Eleven.
Pretty basic, and you probably just dip the food in there and you eat it, right? Yup, look.
Oh god, I never... Ew, that looks awful. I never looked at Beldam's capture rate, because one's just given to you by Steven. That's really funny, though.
Okay, let's find another product. What is this?
Little onigiri.
From they call it a chicken luncheon meat with...
no, sorry. Oh, it is?
Yeah,
cool.
It's a patty of rice with seaweed.
They did call it an onigiri, isn't it?
What is that?
Nigiri?
He bit into it. It's like...
God, I hope Susan doesn't freak out with the pronunciation of that.
Okay. Dude, I want to see because he's preparing them. So oh, this is like a soup.
Yeah.
Look at this. Is that seafood?
It all comes back to
They're
seafood.
making a seafood, yeah, instant miso soup with Vergil clams. So it's an instant soup with clams in it. It's interesting.
Oh my
I've
god!
never heard
Wow!
of clams in my life, so this is something else.
You haven't eaten
Yeah,
clams?
Clams open.
I've had the big
Yeah, look,
clams.
there's a clam.
Big baked.
How fresh is this, do you think?
Fresh enough that you can eat it.
Yeah, it's an extra small normal clam.
Extra small normal
Clam soup,
clam.
basically.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember
He's grabbing
having
some
a
drinks.
chat when I
I'm
was
too
playing
interested in
Pokemon
drinks.
Coliseum about the guy
I'd
who
like to see more.
wanted a shiny Metagross, and he did like 12,000 resets. It's
Looks like a
great.
sponge.
That's some great trivia.
You gonna eat that? Yeah, look. It is like a
Sponge cake?
What's in it? Oh, is it one of those bean paste things?
I have some mochi. I have some bean paste mochi in my snack
It's like
drawer.
Cars sponge. That
And like I'm trying to be careful about when I eat it because it's 22 grams of carbs for
I didn't
one
think that was
mochi.
curry potato.
Like that's
Alright,
intense.
interesting. What else? That frozen Coke. Yeah,
It's
look,
supposed to be an
frozen Coke.
exercise incentive for me, like a little
Look at
carrot.
that. It's an instant.
And then my
frozen
vacation
Coke.
hit. At least I've been
Look at that,
standing,
yeah, look at
but
that. It's like a mini one. A lot of work for this slushy. So you have to, you make your own slushy.
notice how we're watching the entire
That's- yeah,
fucking
look,
7-Eleven
yeah.
video here?
It tastes like Coke and lemon. I like frozen Coke. I'd probably like that, but it'd probably be too messy to make. I wouldn't want to mess around. What is this? Another instant thing? It's another instant noodle dish. It's called Hot Meals. Yeah, look. Hot Meals. It's their version of instant
Yep,
ramen in
it's
Singapore.
because it's foreign.
Oh, you have to time it. He has a timer. That's funny.
A Beldum with a Pokeball and Ultramute. 4 hours!
Sesame chicken instant bowl.
I think the worst capture rate I had to deal with was the legendary spirits
Oh, yeah,
in
look, you can
Diamond
buy
version.
other things.
They did not give a shit about Ultra Balls or Dust Balls. They just, I had to like reset several times. I don't think it took me 4 hours, but I was pissed.
With it to make a complete dish. So in this case, look at this, right?
Ew, you're a vanilla Pokeball enjoyer? Come on, there's tons of really fancy ones, like luxury ones.
Complete meal, right? That's interesting.
It's ramen, dude.
I mean, realistically, how many of you would go to 7-Eleven and sit there and make a whole meal like this and eat it, right? I mean, 7-Eleven usually is
Why
typically
not?
you go and you grab something fast.
Yeah, well, this is a different 7-Eleven. They want you to be able to sit down and enjoy what you
Maybe
bought
someone who's
in
a
2
driver or a
seconds.
trucker, and you need to get food, and this is like a quick, easy way to get food.
Like, isn't it, like, Vel's told me that, like, little pop-up stands in Japan, you're supposed to, like, grab it and go?
Perfectly.
So, like, what, the fact that the 7-Eleven lets you sit down immediately, like, that's pretty nice.
Guys, that's suspect to me. Here's a mashed potato with
Mushed
mushroom.
potato.
Instant mashed potato with mushroom. I don't know about this.
I don't know if I'd like the mushroom, but instant potatoes are comforting, man.
What's up? Is he going as a drink? These are cafe drinks. This is like coffee drinks. What's he making here? Let's see what this is.
You're like Marge Simpson with a potato. I just think it's neat.
A naked Chinese dumpling, usually wrapped in bamboo leaves.
I have not had anything with bamboo, like, wrapped or
Sweet
included.
chicken filling wrapped in a sticky rice.
That looks nice.
Pretty tasty.
I gotta make more dumplings. I think I froze some of my
Fresh coconut
mix.
and husks. I've seen these before. I've actually seen these at my local grocery store.
Yeah, how about you do it for DSP Tries It?
Chopped down to make it accessible from the top. And all you do is
Accessible.
remove the top, and you can eat the coconut. The
Hey
fresh
Phil, you think the video is gonna show you
I've
that?
seen this before myself. Yeah, see? So now it's like a lid that comes off, and you can just eat the coconut. That wasn't supposed to happen, was it? Oh, a hole for your straw was supposed to happen.
Aw, that's cute.
I thought the top was supposed to come off.
Yo, this dude's like eating a ton of stuff. This is a mukbang at a 7-Eleven.
And then sweet and cold. Now, how do you remove that? Is it pre? It looks like it's pre-cut, right?
Sorry.
Put your thumb in, you pull it.
He's skipping around, but yeah, we're watching like
Can't get it
most of
off.
this.
Yeah,
Can't get what off?
He's like, what the frick? It's hard to open using your bare hands. How are you supposed to do it?
It's just
Isn't
a
it like the spoon? Does the spoon do it? It's a metal
keep your
spoon.
hand clear, man. There you go.
No, he bent the spoon.
It's so
How are you
funny.
supposed to open the goddamn thing? Dude, that's a pain in the
Persistence, determination.
ass. Oh my god, look at this. So what they're basically showing you is they did not cut it deep enough.
Okay,
Well, he did get it off.
it's a coconut,
Lots
dude.
of coconut meat in the shell. So you eat the meat, coconut meat out of the coconut. Yeah, like I said, I've seen this in my local grocery store. It's probably pretty good.
I don't usually like the
As long as
flavor
it's
of
roasted
coconut, like the
and
taste of
fresh.
coconut,
Is that it? There's
Unless
one
it's
more.
like
What
a-
the hell is that?
like a substitute in ice cream.
This tastes
I'd have to
good.
try it
What is
though by itself.
It's like cheesecake. I can taste fresh Mao Shan Wang durian. It's a durian fruit cheesecake. It is a durian. It's a cheesecake with durian fruit. Now, durian fruit, a lot of people say smells bad, but maybe because that was a cheesecake with it in it, it was
I
better.
guess, yeah, using regular Pokeballs just to,
Found in a
like,
few
make you
7-Eleven.
hate your
Yeah,
Nuzlocke.
ice cream. Send your taste buds on a trip. Look at this. 2 for $2. Self-service ice cream machine. 2 for $2.
I'm getting so bored of playing this now. Phil has made me have the
There's like
existential
one cup in
crisis.
there.
It's here.
I guess he's only getting one. Mr. Softy, that's a well-known ice cream brand in the United States. Mr. Softy used to be well-known.
Where am I going?
That's interesting. It's an automated machine. Cool. Look at that. Some nice,
Scat.
Oh, hold on a second, everyone. Hold on. I must have missed something because the stream's trying to run ads. I don't want it to. I'm gonna see if I can change this. Yeah, look.
Oh, did you change it back, Phil?
I just saved you guys from ads. YouTube is trying to do this new
Oh,
thing.
he didn't do it on
Ads
this
my
channel.
stream.
That's
I don't
right.
want that on my stream, so I just turned it off.
Sorry.
Okay. That's the video. Soft serve ice cream.
It's just kind of a cute B-roll video.
There you go.
It is fun to see like stores in other countries,
It looks a little melted,
but you
doesn't it?
like there's nothing to add to it. Like I'm not gonna be able to add any commentary other than, oh, that's cute.
Good.
That looks delicious.
You're not gonna eat it? Good. He goes, oh, it tastes like shit.
Cat.
So there you go. That was
Alright then, folks,
Singaporean
let me ask you a
7-Eleven.
question. Do you have any idea what the food's like in Iraq and Kurdistan?
Well, another food video. Now, by the
No?
way, guys, this was not intentional.
Fuck.
This is my Ultra members submitted these videos, so we have to watch them. And they just so happen to submit 2 videos back to back that are food. All right, I promise you, it will not be the same kind of videos back to back to back for the whole show. I don't
Pressing
want it to
the
be,
X
but
button.
it just so happened it lined up this way. After this, we're not doing food videos. There's other stuff. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna fast forward to food. Oh, look at this.
Actually had in
I
Kurdistan?
don't want to hear about Iraqi's culture unless it's
I've had
Save
that,
the
something
best
like
till
that
last.
before.
So make sure you stay through to the end of the video to see this.
So this
Getting
is
Foodie Beauty
traditional Iraqi
flashbacks
food.
right
Let's
now.
fast forward to actually.
Except there isn't like
talking. I like to
8
see that.
servings of rice
Bread.
in front of the food.
Look at that. It looks
Oh,
like
naan.
to me.
It is naan, you dumbass.
Oh, wow.
Nice chewy, right?
Naan comes from Trader Joe's, guys.
Cheese is so creamy.
Oh, there's cheese in it.
I can't eat that.
It's got almost this
I ran out of Monster Bells.
coming out of
Oh, God.
In
Which I didn't
bread?
expect. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Phil.
To me?
Coconut does go with a lot of things.
Kind of nice.
Soft and creamy.
Okay, what else do we got? What's that?
I take it he doesn't like the palette of
Interesting, you never
Iraqi food.
Yes, apricot soup.
Apricot. No, I never had that.
That's very tasty. Yeah,
Okay.
bean soup.
The bean soup.
These are
Oh, somebody.
Oh my god!
There we go. Asking you shall receive.
Right. We'll try some of the rice plain first, so we'll try some of the soup on it after.
It looks disgusting. Have you ever had soup before?
Have you ever tried more than chicken noodle soup, Phil?
It reminds me of having the chicken rice in Singapore to a certain extent.
Oh, we just saw
Where you got
chicken
the,
rice in
you got the
Singapore
rice.
recently.
It's most probably done in some stock to give that extra flavour, and then some nice cooked chicken on the side. It's the closest I can compare it.
Oh, it's good.
So we can try some with the bean soup here.
Bean soup.
Bean soup.
I like
Now
the color on the
English
bean
one in
soup.
me
Probably a big tomato.
finds it's just a little bit funny because it's like it looks like baked beans. Are we having a full English breakfast? I'm sure.
Oh, imagine this, Frosty. It's gonna be the tasteful truth.
Look at this, baked beans.
Feasting with Phil reacts to food from across the world. You've made that joke so much, Phil. Shut up.
Actually tastes like English baked beans.
Seriously? So there, it's similar. He's British, obviously. It tastes like English baked beans. Okay, where are they going? Go through a few more here. We're not gonna watch the whole video. It's a very long video.
I don't believe you.
What is that?
Lovely fresh bread here. Thank you.
Oh my God, that's a lot of meat, dude.
Untining. He totally would name it like that initially.
Kebab.
There's no quite some flavour. Super medium. Doesn't feel too like they can be quite solid sometimes. This one it feels like it's gonna fall apart. Like real kind of thick meat chunks. A real like a big grind, a big meat grind.
She's right, because I've had kebabs that the meat is like tight and condensed. He's saying basically they kind of ground it up first before they get out of the kebab. Oh, he said he likes it. All right, we'll do one more, and then we're gonna move on to that. Oh my God, look at that. We're gonna do one more, then we'll move on to the next video.
Take a look.
Oh my God, what is that?
He's getting tired of all these food videos.
Salad.
It's funny.
Slices of orange.
But that's a whole fish.
Here we go, the main event, the fish itself.
Whole fried fish. So basically, all your ingredients are separate. I just put them together.
And some of the pico veg to this. So this looks absolutely amazing. So the fish is just going to be a case of digging in by hands. There's no knives here. That's pretty much the norm. So let's just do it the local way. Just grab a nice big.
Kenub says Kurds have the best food on earth. Oh yeah, this is Kurdish food. This is Kurdish and Iraqi food. Look at that. Look how white the fish is under the fry.
Very hot right now.
They just eat with their hands.
Finger food? Yeah.
Really tender and soft. And
Finger
juicy.
food.
This reminds me of the fish that I had at a Thai restaurant, and it was a whole fish like that. I was like, oh, it's gonna be gross.
Flavorful fish. Alright, don't care. When you play the video, I'll unmute you. You're welcome. Good luck with whatever the next tier maker is, if anyone endures that.
So far, a couple days ago, I went to the store to buy a bottle of wine because clearly I sit down to pee, and it's easier. Okay, you can play on Facebook. It's great.
Oh, Phil, you're not gonna call out that he made an emasculation joke,
I got the
a
bottle,
sexist joke about wine?
Counter, I put it
You're
on the counter as
grown
you
and
do
matured, dude.
purchases. And then the lady looked at me, and she looked at the wine, and she looked back at me, and she goes, "No."
What?
That was it. That was the whole transaction. That's not protocol, okay? You don't just get to go, no.
He's
You
too
don't just gotta
young.
look at my ID before you say no. Like, I was upset.
Justin
Right? I wasn't
Bieber ass looking dude.
underage. I get it. I look 17 at best. Right? I look like a To Catch a Predator bait child.
I don't think Derek's laughing.
Like my whole job is just to set you up so I can call Chris Hansen and be like, he's in the kitchen, he thought I was getting cookies. Go get him, he's being weird.
Gamer facing this.
Yeah, I know, I've had this face my whole life. It'd be weird if I didn't, right? It'd be weird if I like Benjamin Button. Like if I went old to this, it'd be
Yeah, peace. If you want that Oh my god! You know, if you want reactions on this tier, Peace definitely delivers. And I don't know if that might be a backhanded compliment. My apologies.
Do you live in, Karen? We're some 17-year-old dude is showing up to this house party like.
This guy's got a pretty dull comedy routine.
I got Pinot Grigio!
What little I've paid attention to.
Alright, that Grigio! Hand me the beer bong, I'm gonna funnel this Moscato! Yeah.
Alright.
I love booze. Oh, Pigsplain. See, I didn't need to listen to it. Phil Pigsplain.
A little funny. But the entire part of him joking about him looking young and to catch a predator was unfunny. So sadly, I didn't think that was very funny.
Protecting Derek.
Next video. This is BBC. I think this is some classic British stuff.
I think that joke at least kind of worked because he was joking that he looks like he's like for a sting operation with Hanson. It works. I wasn't really laughing, but it's structured okay.
Had one before we left.
TV.
I don't know what he said.
Oh my god, I forgot he says that about British people.
What is this? The International Year of the Wally Brain or something? Listen, my good man. How do you think that great big heavy chandelier stays up there on that ceiling, eh? It is not by the...
Finally, some BBC.
Sticky tape. There is a long threaded bolt through that chandelier. It goes through a wooden joist and is held in position by a locking nut. Now, in order to undo the locking nut, you must first lift up the floorboards. Oh, there de jour?
Yeah, I can do that. We'll just do
Every day.
maximum.
I should be round at the garages.
Right. Here, while you're there...
Oh yeah, Glowfly, I think...
Ah,
Hang on.
talking of Wally Brains, eh? Come on. Wait, what's that?
I mean, this is terrific, isn't it?
What?
His lordship's nowhere to be seen, and now even the butler's having a mood day. Do you reckon we're going to get paid?
Look, his lordship is away on holiday. He'll pay
Reading
us when he
chat.
gets back. Now, come on. Get these ladders up. Yeah, you never know. Might be in for a bonus.
Oh, yeah. Perhaps he might bring us back a nice stick of rock each, eh?
Well, just shut up moaning, will ya? Wait, Grandad, how you doing?
All right, dear boy. Oh, man.
Hey Phil, this isn't very transformative.
Oh, guess what? Can't watch anymore. It just got flagged for copyright. What sucks is we didn't even...
Did I get flagged for
We
copyright?
didn't even get to the punchline, did we? We didn't even... Like, I think we were getting to a punchline, and it just got flagged for copyright. So now I have to move on. We can't continue to watch that clip, or the whole stream will get shut down.
How are restreamers more transformative? I don't
This is
understand.
gameplay of Heavy Rain, and basically it's saying this is a chase fail. I think I remember.
Like,
the
if it's
chase
just
in Heavy Rain was
content
slow
ID, I don't give a
input.
shit.
It looks funny.
This channel's not
To this, and hopefully it's
monetized, so, you
not
know.
issues here.
Even then, I don't give a shit.
Very blurry.
Miroslav Korda,
Yeah, it looks like your capture card.
Lieutenant Carter Blake, I'd like to ask you some questions.
He takes off. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the money creature
It's
buff.
playing Final Fantasy boss music.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, it looks like you miss every input.
You know what's funnier is there was like a Family Guy gag of like Peter running really fast. I don't know the full context. I don't know why, but they have it to like Sonic music. These like QTEs show up, like actually editing and transforming the video instead of just overlaying music on raw footage.
Oh my god. This guy's laughing.
Oh, I think I've heard this dude's laugh. Yeah, okay, his laugh is the best part.
He trips on everything possible. There's like a 3
Yeah.
Oh my
He's failing every QTE. Yeah, okay. That guy makes this video better.
Like I wasn't even there. He like teleported in front of him. He can't even get up for more than 2 seconds.
It is a little contagious.
Uh-oh, look out. Oh, the laughter sucks. The laughter is fucking obnoxious. It's
That's
fun
the
to
point,
watch.
Phil.
The music, the laughter sucks ass.
No, the music does not add anything to the video, Phil.
The laughter ruins it.
No. Just go play Heavy Rain, dumbass.
Why is he on top? Why is he on top of the grocery thing?
Because he's failing every
Why is he
QTE.
up there?
How do you not get this?
Of all the places to run, you think that's the best place? Like, there's not going to be product up there, right? Oh my god. The ultimate faceplant. Now he's on ice, look. Slipping.
Like, the animators,
All the fish.
they put a lot of effort into this. It's awesome. Like, making this animated sequence.
Oh my god. Chickens? Fucking chickens? So the thing is, if you, just to clarify, if you pass these
Oh my
quick time
god,
events,
Phil. Oh my
you don't get
god.
to see almost like none of these animations. Basically, he's just like, he's going fast, and the scene's fast because you're dodging everything.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah, it's like a little Mr. Bean movie hidden in
I've never even
stupid
seen this
movie
before.
game.
The chicken attacks him. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, you chose to watch all this shit.
Now barrel roll.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, is that good? Game of the year, everybody. Woo.
All right. Well, since this next one's going to be a little bit longer, it's for 4 minutes, I guess this is a good place to end part 1 of DSP
What?
versus the internet.
He's reacting to himself.
2020.
Hey guys, I want to do a retrospective.
Part 1. There's going to be many more parts to come, so if you're watching on demand on DSPReact, be sure to check out the future parts. There should be 4 or 5 more coming. And if you're here live on stream, thanks for watching so far and for the support. Let's continue.
Yeah, it's just a goat laugh video, and he's like, it's not even funny.
So we're splitting the part. As I told you guys, I would do shout outs during the splits. Right now, our contribution here, a $20 tip has come in.
1
Minute Man.
Minute Man.
Thank you very much, 1 Minute Man, for your usual support of all of my content, including, obviously, React stuff. So let's go ahead and do a animation for you. Let's add that to the running total, and it looks like with that, we have hit the Tier 1 reward goal today for tips. Indeed. Yes, with that, we are at $59 in tips, guys.
Actually, I probably shouldn't have fought this group of monsters. 2 of the little brown dragons make this
So,
shit insane.
Let's get the good glasses on, and then we shall continue.
This
All
fucking
right?
sucks.
Guys,
Ow.
thank you for everyone who is supporting the stream today. Remember, many ways you can support it. Give it a like. We hit 100 likes, we'll do a silly bubble blow. If we hit $100 in tips, you get to vote on a hat for me to wear for the rest of the show. And of course, memberships are the best way to support the channel. Our record here on the channel was 114. It would be great if we could hit that today, or maybe even top that and get to 115 by the end of today's stream. But never fear, this stream is continuing on until roughly 4 p.m. Pacific time, so we've got lots more content coming.
I am not here for the full thing. Fuck that.
Am I happy I did
Ooh,
choices
my
for
little
Rain
snake
Deck?
dude.
Yes, I am. We saw some different scenarios and things because we
I got
that
you.
was good to do, I think, when the game was new. All right, are you guys ready? Let us continue. These are still videos submitted by the Ultra members, for the record. We haven't gotten to
We're gonna
the
react to DSPReact game.
yet, okay? All right. Is everyone ready to resume? All right, here we go. Let's go. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to DSP versus the Internet for April 22nd, 2020.
Well, that 30 minutes went by faster than I
Thanks
was
to everyone who has been
expecting.
tuning in live,
I'll give it that.
participating in the discussion, and supporting the channel in any way. But if you're watching on demand, remember, the best way to support this channel is by becoming a channel member. That's how you can submit the clips for each week's show. And if you become a member, you can watch the archive stream right away.
Oh,
so you don't
Game
have to wait all
Tracker
week for
sent
the
this
videos
one?
to go live
God.
over the course of the week. So thanks in advance to anyone who supports the streams, but in general, thank you. And let's continue. This next video is from an Ultra member, and apparently it's a match of mine from over 7 years ago, from one of the betas.
Is this one of the
Street Fighter
memes?
V. This is before Street Fighter V was even officially released. And you're going to see how bad the online play of this game was at launch. Here we go.
Ah, we've got a Ken.
So I was the Zangief.
Oh, this is wrong. It says only 1 win. I had 2 straight wins. This thing's completely wrong. Everything you see is wrong. All right.
Yeah, their betas
Ken
were
with his
pretty
new
darn
look.
bad. Their betas were atrociously bad, actually. Lag-filled.
I totally won, guys.
Let's see what this is.
Here we go.
Haven't seen Street Fighter V in quite some time. I'm glad Street Fighter 6 comes out in about a month.
Here we go.
Look how long we had to wait. It's all fucked up. Look at this.
And
Just sit here.
extra stall.
Finally.
Endless trash!
By the way, look at the art style of Street Fighter 5 versus how it's gonna look like in Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6
Yeah, dude, Street Fighter 5's like art style is really uncanny.
They look like weird action figures or like claymation or something. I don't know what they were going with this art style. It sucks.
Pseudo-realistic comic book, I guess. Like, all the men have like really uncanny faces, but then all the women are perfectly smooth. It's so weird.
To play a game like this competitively.
The game's fucking serious. That was terrible.
Why isn't the beta working perfectly? Day one.
I love the remix, Ken.
Oh, it didn't come out. Oh, I didn't have EX. Never mind.
When a game's just lagging, you can't time anything. You're just guessing.
I mean, Cammy looked good, yeah. It's just, like I said,
Like right there,
they had all these, like, chiseled,
look how laggy.
greasy designs on every single one of the men. None of them could look, you know, all nice.
Street Fighter 2 remix, but
Like the ladies.
it's fucking terrible.
It's rude, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god, look how bad.
This is unplayable.
Yikes.
Ah.
Oh, what?
Oh, right. Okay, Vergil is within easy reach if he tells us about how bad Street Fighter 5 was, and then the DLC, and then the, you know the drill.
This is great. What a completely legit match. What the fuck, dude?
This was the whole launch of the game was like this too. This wasn't just the beta. The whole like first 2 weeks the game was out, people bought it. This is what you had to play if you even got a match. Because the matches was not even working anymore.
What the fuck?
Nice.
This is terrible garbage.
And it's fair. It's so fair because Ken could just stand back and throw fireballs. And what am I supposed to do? I'm Zangief. I can't counter it with that kind of lag. That's impossible.
And you got countered, dude.
What a great game. It's that next-gen netcode.
What's sad is this was representative of like the game. Like its whole first year was just a fucking mess. Foolishness. A really bad experience. They apparently fixed it later, but you know how many people are gonna go back?
I'm glad it's not just me, Frosty.
Ruined the fucking game.
That was 360.
Because holy crap.
Can't do anything here. Like I literally can't do anything. The lag is unbearable.
That's unplayable, dude. My moves don't come out, so unplayable. All he's doing is jumping back and forth, spamming. Fuck this scrub. Fuck this scrub.
Well, there you go. Do I gotta get even angrier?
I was so toxic, guys, but I'm mature now.
Gee, the first round, I win. Then all of a sudden, the game becomes insanely laggy, and I lose. I wonder why.
Ugh. War flashbacks to his comparison to Metroid and...
Yes, this was before I had any live interaction with my audience.
Talk to me when you keep playing. The movie. Okay. Oh, it's this guy again.
Giant wad of chewing gum stuck to it. I do not believe that Maya Fey committed the act of nuking the country of Turkey.
And I had to find that in 3 days in a country where it's not even supposed to be, so I hate this court.
Right. And officially, you are not objection.
Oh, god damn it, Edgeworth.
Well, Mr. Right, you may have proven that she didn't do it, but then who did do it?
I don't know, I'm just...
This dude found a pretty efficient way to make his animations, and I'll give him that, you know.
I mean, the only proposed suspect and it couldn't have been the air, and I also...
These videos just kind of exist from what I've seen.
I just gave you 20 pieces of evidence showing that she didn't do it.
Don't know what that is. Forgot it happened. I forgot. Nope.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about animation.
Suspects, I'm the fucking defense.
Detective Gumshoe, what is your input? I don't want to look around that crime scene anymore. I feel her real bad and the crime. That is a good point, right? His feet are getting real tired looking around the...
Well, I understand what they're going for, but I just don't think it's funny. Again, you know,
Wow, I actually agree with Phil for once. Whoa, bro.
Where instead of just
Clown World
court case where you have to prove someone is innocent or guilty, you
innocent,
end up having to, like, completely solve the crime, which isn't your job. It's actually true that in Phoenix Wright games, almost never do the police do anything. It's always on you as the attorney.
Yeah, I need it.
I
need the image of Jinx that Tevin used to use for the retrospectives.
That's
Those
what
were
the
funny.
game tasks you with doing. so I understand
The
what
retrospectives
the video
were
was going for. I just
a
find it
glimpse
very funny.
into today.
Continue. The Strasbourg Dancing Plague.
Fascinating horror.
It's not bad. Let's see what this is about.
Is this like analog horror?
July
Or
1518,
like factual?
seemingly without reason, residents of the French town of Strasbourg began dancing compulsively in the streets, with many unable to stop even when restrained or physically
Dude, it's just like an Elden Ring.
The dancers continued day and night, with many dancing until they collapsed and died.
What?
Mercury
The
poisoning?
mysterious dancing plague, which lasted into the heat of August, is said to have claimed as many as 400 lives.
What?
What?
Seriously, this is real?
The bizarre outbreak began with a single woman, Frau Truffaut, who danced on her own for almost a week before she was joined by several others. As soon as the plague started spreading, more were quick to join in, and by the second week, around 30 people were affected. It is documented that the dancers would continue their frenzied jigs long past the point of injury.
You know what's funny though? Even
This
though this
dude
might be
takes
true,
forever to narrate.
The pictures are not depicting this at all. Like, take a look.
What?
No, everyone there's happy. People are clapping to music, right? Like,
Okay.
it's not a picture of like a plague and people are horrified. They can't stop.
Phil, did you pay attention?
Unrelated, I think. The pictures.
Some would froth at the mouth. Some appeared.
Guess Phil doesn't know what laughing gas is. Dude, gas
They
is like
moved
bad
without
for you,
music,
man.
Without joy, and seemingly without
So they
control.
dance without music. They just dance.
When one dancer dropped dead of exhaustion, the others would continue to dance around the body,
What the hell?
unable even to move away. Many cried out for help from onlookers as they danced. But how to help these people? The city council were baffled by the incident and tried a number of cures. These ranged from restraining dancers by wrapping them in cloth to herding the dancing masses into guild halls where music was laid on in the hope that it would help the dancers to exorcise the need to dance from their bodies.
What?
If anything, however, this only exacerbated the problem. Modern explanations for what happened that summer range from mass epilepsy to communal food poisoning with a psychoactive substance. The true
Could a psychoactive substance make you dance though?
explanation
What?
is much simpler, however,
What?
and much
What?
more unnerving.
What?
The Strasbourg dancing plague of 1518.
Guys, I've never done drugs, but I'm not like this stupid
manic dancing had shook
about
small towns and
drugs.
villages all along the River Rhine for many years.
So it's the river?
But these had affected a relatively small number
Unless you want to count
and had often
my
subsided
medications I have to
without
take. I guess. Not the funniest joke I made, but you know, you know.
Was a belief system, specifically the belief in St.
It's a
Vitus,
cult of dancing.
Catholic saint. It was believed by many that St. Vitus could curse the sinful to dance themselves to death.
What?
I thought you had an open mind, Phil. What if this is something you could really do?
Stress
You
of
could
seeing
pray the
others
dance.
against their will may have been what compelled many of the dancers to join in the mania. The problem was in their minds, but no less real and no less deadly for that.
This is obviously something to do with the river. They literally just admitted it only affected people along this Rhine River. There was something in the water that was screwing with the people.
They also thought it was
Obviously,
food
that's
poisoning.
the real commonality, right?
As St. Vitus
Not
had caused
necessarily.
St. Vitus would prove to be the only functional solution to it. After almost 2 months, officials hit upon the idea of taking affected dancers to a mountaintop shrine to the saint, where they could pray for absolution. Given this chance to set their guilty souls at ease, many dancers found that they were able to regain control of their limbs and finally stop dancing.
This is bullshit.
No, I think some of this is like what do they call? It's not a Pavlovian response. It's
It would be the most severe.
It could be
and the last
the
dancing
phenomenon where, like, because we're social
As
creatures,
St.
we
Vitus
get the
died out,
itch to mimic
so
what
too
other
did
people
this
are doing,
and deadly
to be in the
phenomenon.
in crowd.
Bullshit.
It
So
remains
some of this mania could have
one
been
of the
tied to
strangest
that, you know?
episodes of mass mania.
Not peer pressure. There's like another name for it, you know?
There's no way. If it really happened, it has something to do with that river. It has nothing to do with some saint. It has nothing to do with a curse. Something in the river poisoned them. All right.
Hey everybody, Adam Savage from
Oh
Testing
shit,
with
look at
Brandon
this!
Allinger from Prop Store. Hello, sir.
Hey Adam, good to see you.
They got Johnny.
I got 15 minutes, Phil.
Excellent
Let's
news for
find some
everybody out
interesting
there.
content,
Johnny
please.
5 is alive.
Dude, this is
Dude,
cool.
you have Johnny
Oh my god,
I'm gonna be
pop
honest, I
culture.
hope I don't get hit with copyright. I hope not.
Well, then
'Cause
skip
this
it,
is
Phil.
cool. I would love for them to look at Johnny 5's a 6-minute video. I would love
Could
to
be, yeah. Like, FOMO might be one way to call it.
Because I love the
I guess I'm trying to remember the, like, scientific term for FOMO.
5 is the robot that becomes sentient.
Because, like, there's a form of FOMO that, like,
becomes an
captures
independent
you
living
so
creature
strongly
instead of
that,
just a
like,
controlled
there's no
robot.
reason
Because it's hit by
why
lightning.
you're
Kinda
following
nice, a nice
the lead of
thing to
everyone
see so
else.
many
You
years
just
later,
you
'cause I
just
love
have
those movies.
to.
I watched them a ton when
The
I was
power of the dance compelled
But I
them,
wonder if we're
man.
gonna get copyright for this video, quite frankly. I guess we'll find out.
Let's see. Let's see.
Short circuit right here.
He's alive and he's coming to auction this November.
This is
London-
November.
Oh, it's the
This
original
video is
prop.
6
That's
months
cool.
ago. So this would have been last year. He was auctioned off. I wonder who won him.
This is going to be auctioned. Yeah. This is.
Okay,
it's the first
chat, I
movie
can
we've
see on
ever
here.
had go
Why
through
not?
auction. And what's really cool is it's first movie. So all first movie.
First movie bill.
Short Circuit #1, Johnny 5.
Alright. So far, we're in the clear, guys. Night Ride is helping make this transformative, I guess.
Check us, listeners.
Copyright deadlock. That's how you do it.
For this film, because when I talk to people about Johnny 5, obviously I know a lot of robot people, but there is a particular love for this robot in film.
Yeah, there is.
Few other
It kinda
franchises
sucks.
The frenzy of fans of this film.
And what do you think it is?
Well,
B9
he
is
was
better.
actually a truly functional robot.
Right.
I mean, he wasn't autonomous. There was a bunch of amazing puppeteers and engineers keeping
Explain
him going.
puppets,
But,
Bill.
like, this was one of the earliest films that had a
Yeah,
mechanical
doing fine.
character that actually functioned through the movie.
And very believable.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like every bit of
Practical
transition,
effects?
the
No
arms, the
way.
bodies, it looks like it could all come to life, right?
Yeah, there's no suspension of disbelief with this.
It's
This
unique.
is-
Just look.
okay, sure.
Yeah, this is 1980s technology, right? If they made
Right.
this today, which I wouldn't be shocked if they fucking make a new Short Circuit. I
Why? That
not
would
be
suck.
surprised in any way, shape, or form if this movie gets remade like every other movie. Okay.
No, that's
But
stupid.
Look at this is 1980s robot technology. You know,
Did
it's very
these movies
simple.
even
He's not
perform that
super
well?
mobile or anything.
I
He
certainly
rolls on
don't know.
treads,
It
he
seemed
rotates,
super
he has very
stupid by the
basic
time I
arm
was
movement and
around.
stuff. You know, today it would be like a crazy ass full on cyborg, right? Doing backflips and shit.
This is what we could have in our houses.
Yeah. This one, not quite a real robot. There's a little bit of functionality in it.
I mean, Hollywood's annoying, and they'll remake
and I
anything.
think there is
But,
some
like,
motors
come
up in
on.
the head, so maybe there's some kind of functionality.
Oh, we got it. Copyright. We got hit. I knew it.
I don't get it.
Here's what I'm gonna say. All right.
OBS isn't firing off. This isn't firing
You
off.
know what's gonna work and what's not. All right.
I don't get
If
it.
You're gonna submit clips that are obviously taken from a real show, like a show that's been on TV or whatever. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna get hit with copyright.
Did I invent the modern era Jabo Sterlingo style copyright deadlock?
On YouTube, you just can't. You got to be careful. It's got to be usually things that are like YouTube creator made. You know what I'm saying? Like a YouTube person video made.
Hey, you guys have actually survived my stream today longer than yesterday's. Congratulations.
Absolutely would love to watch that, and I probably will eventually go watch that myself. But it's just
And I've been
not
doing
a
like
watchable
the
thing to
exact
watch
same
on
thing
video.
over and over in my gameplay footage.
So please be careful about what you submit. I mean, that was an ultra member submission, and it sucks. I tried my best, but the stream's gonna get shut down if we watch it any further, so I can't, and I apologize. But yeah, all right.
You know what? I agree, Frosty.
The Drew Robinson story trailer. It's only a minute long.
Maybe that's what the future Paradox Pokemon are missing. Not enough waifu bait.
Impossible.
Which means they need Lucario.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Alright. That ain't gonna be copyright safe. Let's see. That was a Cena. D-Man, the uncontested champion. This is amazing. I'm gonna have to start charging for, I'm gonna start to have to charge you guys for fusions at this rate. And it'll all be D-Man's fault. Nothing I could do.
Maybe if we split it up, it won't be affected. I want to watch this. Okay, cleared up. Let's go.
How long did it last? Until the next day when I got sent down.
My copyright infringement warning disappeared. I think we're good.
Struggles at baseball very well.
He did not want.
I'm gonna play it safe. Like, sports, like, here, I'm gonna make him even smaller to fool the robots. Because, like, WWE and pro sports are extremely aggressive. Like, other stuff, you just get, like, content ID. This shit, man. Just, no.
Right? I don't know.
Oh, it was a trailer.
That trailer, I actually don't know what happened.
Trailers may not
Himself?
protect you.
Oh my god, seriously?
Oh my god.
So what happened? He got recruited to the MLB, Major League Baseball. Then what? He
Oh,
got
thank you.
demoted or whatever? So he attempted suicide? But now he wants to come back. I guess. It's very hard to tell from the
I appreciate the second break, however brief it may be, for Platinum. Congratulations. What is this toilet paper thing?
Find the solution in your mind, learn by trial and errors, and the question.
Uh-oh, that's a sus, like, is this a Derek video? It's toilet paper and a teenager, I think. Alright, Platinum, this is more important. Wait, Platinum, is this your first one? Holy shit. How did that happen? I could have sworn you were part of the Hogan Club already. Hey, you're not on here. What? Congratulations in that case. Part of the Hogan Club. There's still plenty of room to grow and to get up there in the ranks.
I mean...
How to wipe butt. Troll submission. Potentially Derek's submission.
I mean, it's not necessarily rocket science. I mean, here's the thing.
It's probably a joke video, Phil.
To wipe your ass. How much toilet paper do I need to tear up?
Things that your parents taught you over time, correct?
Emergency Nero. I'm not even. I'm just not.
Well, how you wipe your ass is dependent on how you were taught as a child.
Oh, okay. Can we not? No. No, maybe some of you will find this funny. I'm not in the mood. Nah. Mm-mm. I just don't. Phil's giving me all the scat jokes I need for my life. Yeah, it's just like, nah. Nah.
Crazy.
Why the fuck aren't you shutting up? If you interviewed people to tell you how they wipe their ass, they wouldn't be able to describe it well. What? Alright, this is the worst ending to my stream ever.
Badass.
You know what? No. No. I'm cool with dancing some more. Good troll submission. I'll give you guys that. Whoever did that. But no. No. I'm good. Yeah, now there's no commentary. He's too tired now. I think it's just because of who they chose to, like, talk about this video. It's just... kind of makes me uncomfortable. Sorry, Goral. I hope you make some really cool content. I am not a fan of the crumple technique. Great, great, great. I hate this so much. Dave's learning. We are literally still talking about crumpled paper. Savage. You know what? Someone's gonna give me the TLDR, TLDW with this. You know, it's great. It's fine. I do the fold method. Okay. Hard to say. What, you know? Yeah, see, no. You could have used a plushie to begin with. 6 skills. No, stop, no, please. Oh, please, for the love of God. This is absolutely getting a DSP rank. Can you please skip it? You just know Derek has this in his playlist. Oh my god.
Oh, I know what this is. I actually know about this.
Hang on, I think I messed up Vergil.
But
there we go.
I've heard of this. So, I don't know. Let's play to see. We're not watching the whole video. It's 22 minutes long.
As a platform, YouTube is home to an incredible amount of channels run by users who are.
Why are all these narrators so
to the
like?
point that they would do
Your video's 22 minutes. You.
Viral.
Ugh.
I may fail, but if I fail, I want to die trying.
A risky attempt at fame.
They gotta stretch out the runtime for the algorithm. I know the answer.
This is nothing new, of course, but every day I find it more and more shocking the lengths that people will go through just to gain internet clout.
Crazy. But
Today's example is one of the more disturbing.
We almost had it, man.
For starters, let's.
I'm really sorry.
The internet has long since had an animal abuse problem.
Yeah.
So often, accounts will pop up showcasing vile and disgusting treatments of animals by users desperately in search of attention.
Why did you approve of this, Phil? This is depressing.
And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it will ever stop. As
Alright guys, today I'm
here every week or so.
Alright guys, today I'm gonna tell you about Chantal
Only it features
letting her cat's claws grow into her paws
Fake animal rescue.
and starving her.
Of channels that are
It's very sad.
Such as cats and dogs. Just not in the way that we are used to. Instead, the videos paint these abusers to
I
be
hope he cuts the part after
It's a
this.
difficult phenomenon to explain.
I really
so
hope
let
he
me
does.
just show you. To start our investigation, we're going to be taking a look at an account called KM Animal, a channel with just 2 posts, but that's all they needed to make a.
You know what? I
impact.
kind of wish I ended the stream on the like. Why could?
I'm gonna get really upset.
Why couldn't?
I love animals, and this is really gonna upset.
Why couldn't my stream end on the shit video? We would have had a DSP rank. I would have adjourned.
It's because of the subject.
Now it's ending depressed.
Yeah, you know, people on YouTube can be really disgusting, and they'll do anything for clout. Imagine
Oh my god.
when in reality you're the one who put the animal in danger just to make the video to make you.
Okay, I thought he was making it about him.
Rescues baby puppy was bitten by big dog was posted to YouTube on April 3rd, 2018. The caption is filled with broken English, but basically what
One rabbit, his parents raised the cats,
had a bite from
and
the
he
dog they couldn't
neglected 2
They
hamsters.
rescued the puppy by giving it medicine.
And
now I'm gonna censor most
technically
of this video
abuse them, but he
because
just
there's
didn't
nothing more
understand
triggering
why.
to me than seeing a puppy
Do
in
not
pain.
flip a hamster on its back.
Shows a dog with what appears to be
Not only is it a prey animal, but I've heard they have weak
dog is
spines.
clearly in pain
Just don't.
and totally terrified.
But no, he suplexed his
Luckily,
hamsters
these
as if they were
kids stumbled
puppies.
upon it and were able to bring it out to safety. They rubbed some medicine on the dog, and just like that, it was
I would
back
skip
on its
this
feet.
video. I would refund whoever sent me this video.
Posted to the channel that showed the puppy being completely fine, without so much as a scar or even any sign of a wound for that matter.
Wait a minute. See, it's in reverse.
Honestly, this is some wholesome content. They saved this poor,
No, it's
adorable,
bullshit. It's in
helpless
fucking
puppy.
reverse.
These kids are heroes. Is exactly what they wanted you to think.
I would rather.
I showed you.
No,
Notice
I'm sitting here saying what other
off
terrible thing would I rather
puppy's
watch, and I'm like,
supposed
nah, that's a stupid game.
The story was that a big dog had bit the young puppy, causing a severe injury. But there's something about this injury.
Hey Phil, can I please end my stream on like a food note or
On
something?
the puppy, there is only one mark that looks more like a cut.
Nope. So, like, this is a horrible paradox because it's both educational and exploitative. Because it's like, you know, it's kind of like the channels who are dedicated to true crime and they're making a spectacle of, like, real life people who died, you know? Like how a lot of people just are not into that, you know? Oh, man. Okay, D-Man, that's your edgiest joke. I guess. My brain kind of shut down for a second here. Tell you what. Final Nero Dance. I want to see what the next video is. And I'm fucking out, dude. Like, my Returnal footage is worse than puppy exploitation? Damn, bro. Damn. Why are we watching all of this? I am kind of pissed right now. If this was a troll submission, I guess it's a good example of Bill will just watch anything after all. Give him enough money. They were fun streams until you DSP raged. I got worried. Legit worried? I'm sorry. Man, now you're making me wonder my lost Vergil footage, because I didn't save it because it was boring as dirt. Like, fighting Vergil for 6 hours. I wonder how bad that was. The worst that I can remember that happened with me, was trying to finish up Elden Ring. I actually had to mute my mic. Because it was like becoming baby rage, dude. Like, at least if you were to send him a Daddy-O 5 documentary, at least you would know that, like, the kids were taken out of that horrible situation. Like, you're gonna go into the video knowing there's a good ending, at least. So you suffer through all of that. But, like, this video's just here to tell you that, like, these horrible people exist and, you know, spectacle, whatever. If that makes sense. It's like, I don't even like talking about, like, people really like to, like, bring up all the shit PETA does, and it's just not a fun topic because, yeah, they kill, like, 90% of their animals. I don't know why we're giving them attention. We're, like, a third of the way. Nope. a fourth of the way through. God. This is the worst overtime I've endured, man. I am so glad I have my Nero gimmicks. Or my Nero and my Vergil gimmicks. Yeah. Guys, doesn't it suck that, like, there's pain and suffering in the world? I don't like pain and suffering in the world. Hey, 1 minute, man, donated. Thanks. Meaningful content. And he's stalling to... This is a pretty nice little screenshot here. He's leaning in, counting tips while this is the title on the screen. I actually want to go back in time 10 minutes ago, where I thought the shit video was the worst thing I saw. Okay. We got the dance. Congratulations, everybody. At what cost did we get this? Get these points? I'm gonna have a nice existential crisis today. It's gonna be good. But yeah, I'm desperately trying to find something to talk about. I guess, regarding... What the fuck, Phil? Regarding my Returnal streams, maybe someday I'll stream it again. Like, I know I get the super salt, and I don't mean to worry everyone, but hey, you get some DSP tier salt out of me with it. Come on, it's content. It's... Bro. Fuck. What was the last, like, marathon stream I did that made me feel this, like, depressed? I think the Jared one I was numb to, because, like, we've just sat through so many of those reacts. Yeah, everyone trying to get in their last-minute gambles. Might as well, right? I don't want my stream to end with this specific video. So I'm doing extra overtime, and I hate life right now. At least I made progress in this, I guess. Everyone's almost level 30. So that's cool. I definitely did not need to get them to level 50, or 30 based on how little experience I'm getting relative to the fights. Yeah.
I'm going to turn up my fan a bit. I actually went downstairs and I saw Jasper because I was
Was
like,
Phil
after seeing that
muted
video, I was like,
during that near? I'm sorry. So,
okay, hold on.
The reason why he left is to stretch his legs. Fuck. It's fine, Pepper.
All right, guys.
Pepper's concerned
so,
now.
Thanks. So far, 1 hour down, 2 to go. We're going to see what else you guys have submitted for this week's DSP versus the internet. Thank you.
Thank you.
For being a good audience. Reminder, if you would like to support the channel, memberships, gifted memberships, be great. Super chats are great. Tips are great.
You can gamble 1651 max.
But it would be great to maybe have the hat. You know, that's the $100 goal. And have you guys vote for a silly hat for the rest of the show. We do have 2 hours left. So thank you again in advance for any support, guys. And you guys ready? Let's resume.
Which, I mean, I guess... No, please.
Okay.
I may have to change it.
Welcome back to DSP versus
Because we're having massive inflation.
This is now part 3.
But hey, you still have to grab the Hogan in time.
Support after the fact on demand as well by watching. And let's just jump right back into it. I believe now we're actually going to get into public... I say public. Standard members suggestions, meaning we've watched the first 10 or so videos that were ultra member submissions. And now we're going to get to the submissions that people wanted to see, who are standard members. Here we go. I remember this video when it came out. Right. I remember.
Oh my God.
Rambo made this video almost, I think it was around 12 years ago, and first released it. I remember this. So. Quality.
He's seriously loud, jeez. But this is also early YouTube. So D-Man, if you want to redeem a sound effect, basically SFX is an alias. So you just, you told Streamlabs you want to redeem. So... So yeah, type in something like, I don't think I have Baxter. I'll do that. We haven't done Keem in forever as a sound effect redemption. Maybe. Did I remove it? Shit. Oh well. Alright. I know I have bug snacks.
This reminds me of when I played Bug Snacks.
Okay, the Keem one got removed for some reason. This is a better way to end the stream, at least. Rambo saved the stream.
So this was...
And I have a limiter on.
Whenever YouTube says that, typically it's longer than that. So it's probably like 11 and a half years. So if you do the math in your head...
What?
Right? You're going back to probably like 2011. That was the first year that I was a full-time YouTuber.
Oh my God,
we were
Eggy
all at the height of our popularity.
got to level 30.
You know, John was a regular in my
The blood.
He was doing co-op playthroughs once a week. We were traveling and going to Street Fighter tournaments together.
Oh yeah, history segment. Fuck everything, I guess. I just want to finish up my game here. Maybe I can figure it out later. Two more points. What do I want to do? That, I guess. That, I guess. Cool. I'm out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Everyone escape. Ah, shit. I can't escape. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. My moves aren't coming out. Any last thoughts?
Years later, and just to let you know, John...
He's still on a history.
It means something to me. That's pretty darn awesome. And I wonder if he ever goes back and...
John, you mean so... Hang on. That might be the quote. That might be the quote.
If he ever goes back... John, you know, still means something to me. That's pretty darn awesome. And I wonder if he ever goes back and watches his... Still means something to me. And now here I am coming back many years later, and just to let you know, John... You know, still means something to me. That's pretty darn awesome.
Wait, does his song mean something to him? It doesn't matter. Who cares? We're out. We're out. Let's escape while we can. Thank you for joining. That was absolutely depressing. Good luck if you guys are going to another channel to endure the rest of this, because that fucking sucked. And I'll be back tomorrow for the final week of the Goose stream. So I'm gonna go have my existential crisis now for doing double overtime, which just means I'm gonna work on my art project. It's fine. I got to play a little bit of Monster Sanctuary. That was on my to-do list today. Anyway, These jokes aren't even funny. So I'm out. See you guys tomorrow, maybe. Eh.
Pressing the X button near rings.
You suck. I promise I'm gonna finish the week of the Goose. We've gotten this far. Until then, guys.